Hey, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left for alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
ride. She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay Stuck vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stuck vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's up? What's up? Happy and blessed Saturday. You guys, sorry about that. I forgot to do the ads in this video and stuff, and so I had to stop that video and start it all the way back over again. I did yesterday too, so I got to remember to put the ads on the video. So that's why I restarted this live over again. Happy and blessed Saturday. I don't know if I just said that, I probably did, but so what? Happy and blessed Saturday for the 3rd time. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend so far. Y'all make sure y'all check out my latest YouTube short and my latest videos that I did. All right. So today, y'all, we got Shana's friend, Shayla, getting into it at the restaurant, at Amber's restaurant. So we're going to watch, I think that's the first skit. I think that's the first one I'm getting ready to show. Yeah. And we got Brooke still not understanding why her dad went to that game with her. And then, of course, Bethany tried to talk to her as well. And we got Lesa and Mike talking. Lesa talking a little bit about her marriage. All right. So anyway, it's going to be fun. So go get you something to eat, something to drink, and relax and seat. If you are at work, continue to do your job, or watch or listen to me on the download. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to Skit Squad. And welcome to everyone that watched this in the replay. I definitely appreciate you guys being here. Now let's go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer. So copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in the description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. If you guys enjoyed this content today, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, and leave a comment. Also, hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super chat, super sticker, membership for only $4.99 per month, or you can do a cash app at $Shades2. All right. And thank you guys so much. And don't forget to, you see it right there. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the first skit. And the first skit is when Shayla goes off about her food. She didn't really go off like that, but it, escalated to a little bit more. So let's go ahead and watch this. And I hope the sound is good. Let me check to see. Hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready to watch. Everything is good.
Girl, they were not happy at all.
They weren't?
Well, actually, everybody was happy but Honey Pot because apparently you were rude to her.
I was not. When was I rude to her?
I don't know. You kicked her out of your house or something like that.
Okay,
What
that was a
that
lot.
about?
Okay, that's a long story, and we got over. I can't believe she even told you about that.
Of
I
course
think
she did. That's my friend.
Okay, I just think she's probably a little insecure that I used to date Wayne.
Right. And so that is kind of weird. But I told her, this is my baby dad's wife. It couldn't be more awkward for me. You know, and then I also told her, like, girl, you don't run a podcast.
Right.
I can invite somebody else on. We need somebody like you on our podcast.
So she must think she runs it because Wayne's doing all the money and stuff.
I mean, well, she did bring the biggest sponsor.
Listen, she just don't know Wayne.
I tried to tell her. Is he sponsoring you?
Oh, she. Good night, man.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
talking about? I'm married. Thank you.
Right.
It's a bomb.
Now, are you sure this croissant is gluten free?
Yeah. You ordered a gluten-free one, right?
I did, but gluten just makes my throat swell up a little bit. I feel like I'm feeling it now. Are you sure?
The croissant is gluten-free, right?
Yes, it's gluten-free.
Shayla seems to think that it's not.
Are you sure? Because I've had a croissant before, and I can tell the difference between gluten.
I'm sure. I'm
Okay.
sure.
I'm just saying, as a customer, if I were to just fall out and pass out because I told you I needed gluten
Like
free,
I said, it is gluten free, and I don't lie to my customers.
And you're not gonna pass out. You said something was hurting your throat.
okay, but I'm just saying,
Not
like,
such a much.
I don't want to
It's
call
gluten
you.
free. Again,
Yes, ma'am, I understand, and I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying, whenever I have gluten, my throat swells a little bit. So I'm just making sure. Could you bring out the box?
well, maybe it's something else that was in your throat.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, but it's gluten free, honey. Like once more, and I'm not bringing a box out here to show you that it's gluten free.
But did you get this from a box? Can I just check it, please?
No,
like, I'm not trying to be
We're
rude.
not. Yes, you are. You can.
No,
extra.
I'm not being. I'm
Okay,
not being
baby,
extra. I'm
maybe
just
it's
trying to look
something
out for
Maybe it's
myself.
the pollen or something like that, or something else you have in your throat, but it's not. It's not that, baby.
I'm telling you, there is gluten in this.
Okay, just don't
croissant.
eat it. Come on back. Just don't
But I
eat it.
want one.
Can you please?
If I gotta pay my own tab here, then you say you had a gluten-free croissant. I want one. What is the
Amber,
big deal?
You need to handle this because I just said once more, it's gluten free, honey.
But what's the issue with you just showing me the
I'm
packaging?
not showing you. I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because the package, I don't have it any longer.
So did you make it from scratch or
No,
what?
it's not made from scratch. I bought it.
She said it's gluten-free.
Okay, but you guys already don't have no customers in here.
Okay, but maybe
So
it's
the
your
way to get
allergy.
customers in here is to give the customers what they ask for. Since I gotta pay for my own check, I should be able to have a
I don't
gluten-free
have it right now,
croissant.
but you know what?
What did the girls have to say about me joining the podcast?
Girl, they were not happy at all.
Okay, so Shayna, whatever. Shana, she does not like Shayla, honey. And you know, Keisha doesn't care about her. Shayna's friend does not care about her. They do not like Shayla. But who could blame them? You know what I'm saying? You can't trust this chick. You can't. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so hey, Sabrina and Margaret. Thank you so much. Margaret. I got bloopers, you guys. Margaret, thank you so much for being here. Okay. Jermaine, you know, if you can't eat certain things and you're paying your money, okay. I don't like Shayla, but the thing is, if she's paying her money and she doesn't eat croissants with gluten, well then Shayna, whatever her name is, need to go get one that does not contain gluten. Point blank. Hey, Black Morning. Long time no see. All right. So in this case right here, I don't blame Shayla. Okay. If you don't want food with something in it, the restaurant needs to change it. Okay. And if they don't serve that type of food there, then, you know, after she ordered it and she said she didn't want a croissant with gluten in it, or whatever the case is, if they offer this on the menu and they say they do serve it, then you should go and change it. If they don't offer this on the menu, then the only thing you can do is not eat it or ask for something else, or maybe just go to another restaurant, point blank. Now, let's go to part 2 of this real quick. Not part 2. It is technically part 2. So we are going to go to part 2. Okay. So the next skit in this one is, let me see, where did I do with it? Oh, man. Let's see, y'all. I got to find it. Let's see. Is this the one right here where Shayla checks Shayla about it? I think we just saw that one. So I'm going to do the other one. Yeah, hold on. So many parts. I think we showed that one. So when Shayla tries to make things right with Shayla goes wrong. So that's the next one. Hold on. So in this case, like I said, I think Shayla was right. Damn, and Shayla she just does not like that girl. You saw their reactions, expressions and stuff, like Keisha and then her friend, Shayna's friend, the way she was looking. That's a girl right there. She always jumped into her situations. I thought they was getting ready to get up and fight, to be perfectly honest about it. I really did. So I guess we'll watch it like this, part 1 and part 2. I know y'all hate when I do this, but this is really the best way to show it.
Like I said, it is gluten free, and I don't lie to my customers.
And you're not gonna pass it and say something was hurting your throat.
Okay, but I'm just saying,
Like such a much.
I don't want to
It's
call
gluten
you.
Okay, we saw this one already. Let me do the other one. These people never had the right shit up here. So much. Okay, let's look at it. This one.
You
This is not your concern.
Okay.
This is a croissant, not a
Let's show the whole thing. Let me see. Let's show the whole thing.
I mean, I'm still
Shayla, here's another gluten free croissant.
Wait, look how she put that up there, you guys. Hold on.
Shayla, here's another gluten free croissant.
Why did you slam it on?
Because I said before that the croissant that you was eating was gluten free.
And I heard what you said.
That's so very nice of Shana to
I
bring out
heard
another-
what you said, Shana, Mrs. Shana, but I asked you for the packaging just so I could check for my health. And you're gonna slam the same type of looking bread. How can I know this is gluten free?
Because I have said to you 3 or 4 times that it's gluten free, and you just keep on just making a big deal out of this croissant.
You know what I
It
think?
is gluten free.
You know what I think, Miss Shana?
What do you think?
You have a terrible customer service. Maybe that's why nobody is in this restaurant. I
You know
am
what I
consistently
think?
here paying my
You know what I
own
think?
tab.
You know what I think?
What?
You have a nasty disposition.
Okay, but I'm just saying, as a client, a customer here, I'm not happy. You're giving me gluten croissant. That's not what I asked for. When I ask you to verify if there's gluten or not in it, you act like that is such a big
I
deal.
said before, it's gluten free, and I'm not going to bring them.
You need to pipe down. Now you're doing a bit too much. The lady that came out here told you
Thank
that
you, Tammy.
the muffin is not gluten, it's gluten free. You're going on and on and on and on about it.
And who are you?
Who's asking?
I
But
am.
since you
Who
like to
are
know, I'm
you?
Tammy. I'm croissant is free.
Okay, well, you
And
need to.
you about
This
to
is
crash
not
out
your
over a
concern.
muffin.
Okay.
Over a muffin?
This is a
Tammy,
croissant, not a
Tammy,
muffin.
Over a muffin,
Tammy,
girl.
I understand that you're Shauna's friend, but this is Shayla, okay? And you can't talk to Shayla like that
Why not?
because she is a paying customer.
Well,
She's
she
right.
shouldn't talk to Shauna like that.
Okay, but
Thank you,
She's
Tammy,
right.
and
She's
thank you so
right.
much. And we said
okay,
you buy the product, so you know it's.
I told her
gluten-free.
it was gluten free. Shayla, it's gluten free.
I can just tell by how my throat feels it's not gluten free.
Maybe
Is
it's
what I'm
something else
telling
that was
y'all.
in your throat.
Okay,
Oh,
you keep saying that. What
and
are you
I'm
saying that to
it's not.
say?
It's
But I'm saying
gluten-free.
as a client, I am not satisfied, and that's why y'all ain't got no customers in
No, you
here.
ain't got no customers because she hasn't been done marketing.
Oh.
And thank you,
I'm not gonna
Tammy.
eat it, but I'm just, you know
Thank you,
what?
thank
Okay,
you.
well, I'm not welcome
Thank
here, so
you.
I'm gonna be leaving.
Have a wonderful day.
Yeah,
You know,
Amber,
it's good to see you.
I'm out.
We want to be here.
You didn't pay your bill. Shayla. See, I told you can trust her.
Okay.
Now, what you gonna do about your friend?
She's right though, Sean. You don't even work here. You can't talk to her like that.
No, but this is your family,
Okay. Y'all listen.
and you know this is gluten free because you buy the product. So how you not defend this restaurant? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Okay, maybe she was mistaken, and we need to figure out another way to handle customer issues.
Well, I think she had already had an issue when she came in here.
Okay, all right, I get it. I'm sorry.
You know how she is. I don't get how she is. I mean, I'm still gonna
Shayla,
I'm gonna get Amber.
here's
I
another
don't leave it like that. The thing is, I'm gonna have to agree with Shayla this time. And the reason being is because I don't like certain things on my food either. And if I tell your ass that I do not want salt on my fries or salt on my food, when you bring that shit out, I expect for you to have it just like that. I'm not gonna ask for any more food though. I'm going to ask for the manager and let them know I don't want this food at all, because if I ask for something, and then especially if the person is rude like Shannon or whatever her name is, I'm not staying there point blank, because they may be spending my food or doing some other stupid stuff, you know. So I think Shana let her dislike for Shayla show, because I mean slamming the food on the table and stuff, you know. Who's to say she did change that for son? She probably gave her the same thing. I don't trust Shana. I just really don't. So in this case right here, I don't feel that Shayla is wrong. Okay. And I wish Amber would stand up for stuff. That is her business. She needs to act like it. Why did she hesitate? She said, this is Shayla. She could have just said, this is Kai's mother. Okay. So she does not want to call Shayla her friend. Just say, this is Kai's mother. That's it. Okay. So, again, I'm with Shayla on this one right here, because Shanna did not have to do that at all. You're supposed to always be professional, even if you don't like this woman. So let's see here. Let's see what y'all are saying here. I'm not bringing out no effing box. Shayna said it didn't have gluten in it, but she said her mouth still felt, her throat still felt like it was gluten in it. All Shanna had to do is bring her the label, because you can show the label. They do it at other restaurants. And if Shayla still is not satisfied with that, then just ask for something else that, you know, or don't eat any bread. They sure are. Right, that's what I said. You say you're not bringing out no box. That's what I said. You're supposed to show the label, at least here. I don't know about other states, so we can see what's in it. See, sometimes I tell them not to put salt on my stuff, and it still tastes salty. So I go back in the store, the restaurant, and I tell them that even though you say there's no salt in it, somebody must have put salt on it. So I want another, you know, salt. I mean, I want another order of fries, like when I go to Chick-fil-A. I don't think she was looking for no free meal. Y'all tripping. A free meal, she didn't even eat a whole meal. I think she wanted her food done just like she wanted it, her croissant. I don't think so. I don't think so. Y'all tripping. I don't think so. Because if she didn't want to pay, she could have just asked Amber. Okay? And that's why I don't believe that. I believe that she really did feel like the croissant had gluten in it. Point blank. Well, okay. Okay, that's fine, Blackaroni. She sure does. She has bad customer service skill. Oh, I know. But the thing is this right here. In the skit, okay, skit real leg. In the real world, if a customer complains about the food, you as a manager, waitress, whatever you want to call yourself, you're supposed to make sure that they get what they ordered, unless you guys don't serve that. Then you're supposed to stay professional. You don't slam somebody's plate on the table, all right? So that was rude in the first place. And then the way Shana came up originally, that was also rude. So of course that's going to make someone else, you know, take it as if you are being rude to them. And then they will get defensive. So again, I don't think not Amber. I don't think that Shayla was wrong. I think Shana is the one that was wrong. I don't think she was trying to get no free meal because she's basically Amber's friend. I don't care what Amber says, and Amber could not charge her in the first place. Why would she want to get a free meal? She pay for that damn food. Right. And I agree. I don't agree with this. She sure doesn't. Yeah, she ran out the store. I mean, I would have left too. What you gonna do? Stand there and keep on arguing? Tammy came up there like she was about to do something. Why would you stand there? You need to learn how to leave. Why keep on bickering over this situation? And I wouldn't have paid for it either. Because if I go to the store, you don't want to do that, I'm gonna ask for the manager. And then that's it. I'm gonna tell them I don't want this food. Period. Jermaine. Just hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me go put this in here. Jermaine. We can switch it around. Thank you. Yeah, get that checked out. Okay. So you said that's fine, Shay, but she told that trifling ass Shayla that the damn thing was gluten-free. Okay. And like I just said, if Shayla still tasted gluten or she felt like gluten was in it and she asked for the box, then that trifling ass Shana, whatever her name is, should have went back in that kitchen and got the damn box, okay, and show her that she used this. I mean, that's not 100% guarantee, but at least do what you're supposed to do as a employee or whatever she calls herself, period, okay? So I'm with Shayla, and I don't think she was trying to get no free food. I just think she did not feel that the croissant was what she ordered, point blank. And I thought you was Team Shayla. Oh, yeah, I know, but because she thought she was going to get it free, right? Because she's Amber's friend. She sure does. Ernestine would have came out there like, what? She walked out. Still, if a customer asks and they see the label, if you have it, the box, then sure. Honestly, they should have a little chart in there somewhere. It should be on the menu that, you know, certain products do not have gluten in it. And then once that is addressed and you show her that, that's all that needs to be done. And then if she doesn't like it, a manager will not charge her and tell her she can, you know, she can go ahead and leave if she wants to. End of story. I still say Shana was rude, you know, because I know she does not like Shayla. I know you won't. Wow. Oh, man, you are harsh. What? Okay, y'all, let's go to the next one. Okay? Because y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping out. Okay, let's see. I think that's it with Shayna and Amber. Let me make sure first. Let me go to Country Wayne Skits and see. I need to get my other phone for that one. Hold on, y'all. 50,000 phones. Yeah, 50,000 phones. Okay, this one is almost 700. I'm going to take it back over there in a minute now. Because when I leave, I need this to be charged all the way up. Let's see. I'm on my damn thing. Let me go on Country Wayne. Let's see. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me make sure this is all their skits. So they just did another one. See, that's why I had to check. Let's see. So they get into it. Hold on. So when Shayna tries, okay, so now we're going to see when Shayna tells Amber she doesn't want Shayla back. I told you, Shayna does not like Shayla. I mean, you can't blame her for that one, but you still have to act, you know, professional. She does not like Shayla at all. Hold on, let me see what's going down here. I hope they got it up already. This is a trip. I told her she does not like that girl. She got more backbone than Amber and Amber's husband. Damn. She does not like Shayla ass, y'all. Man. Let's see if they got it up. I hope they got it up. I really do. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's going down now, y'all. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Amber, we need to talk
About what, Shana?
about your family, Shayla.
Okay, she's not technically my family, but
Well,
that's
whether she your friend or your family, I don't want her back in here.
Wow.
I do not want her back in this restaurant.
Shana. How are you gonna tell me that you don't restaurant? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Do we need to go through this again?
Do we need to go through what?
This is
Shana,
my
that I'm the
grandmother's
owner?
legacy again.
Oh my God.
I don't want nobody coming here complaining about a gluten-free croissant.
Did your grandmother's legacy pay you to own it myself?
There we go again. There we go again.
I'm just trying to figure it
like
out.
I just
I don't understand why you
said,
think your grandma.
I don't want her coming back in here.
Okay, so what if I
She
say
has a very well, Tammy. That ain't gonna happen
what you mean it's not gonna
because
happen?
Tammy is my friend. And
Shana.
she's been here since the beginning.
I don't.
And I apologize.
I apologize. No,
I'm trying to apologize to be a bigger person. It just set me off. I am in here trying to enjoy my meal, my water, and
Walks
still
out,
jumping
she
on
walks-
Shana.
And she walks out, no pay the bill. So who? So are you gonna pay for the bill?
I will pay for the bill. Unlike you, Shana, who have your friends coming here. I actually.
Okay, here we go again.
I
It's something that
actually-
you had already approved. So we're
I
going through-
approve,
yeah,
but
you
I didn't approve all your girlfriends to come in here and eat for free, Shana.
It's my church.
It is. They came in here and ate on my dime.
Okay, so listen.
And then you
listen.
called my husband and you wanted to talk to my
Yeah,
husband. behind my
because
back.
he is a partner. And
Listen, I'm for real, Shana. You cannot tell me who I can and cannot have in this restaurant, but who can also get out the restaurant is you and Tammy. That's what can. But then hush then.
No. Now you're going too far.
How am I going too far?
You're going too far because you're not going to tell me to be quiet, and I can tell you how I feel about somebody coming in this restaurant.
Shana, who you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you.
The
Amber.
owner of this restaurant.
There we go again.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and redraft that contract.
Well,
What
we're
we
gonna
gonna
have
do?
to. Well,
we definitely gonna have to redraft. We're gonna have to write you out some kind of way. Because I'm not about to deal with this.
You write me out.
Get out of there, please.
You write me.
I already paid you. I already paid
You have
you.
to pay me out like again. You want
You
to
know
pay me
what?
out.
You know what?
Write me out.
Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna talk to Anthony. Since you want to call back, I'll call him and I'll talk to him.
Like I said,
and
he
he's coming
is
here.
part owner. That means that he has a say so in this
And I have
restaurant.
the other part.
Talk to
It's
him.
okay. I'm gonna call my husband and let him come up here and he can deal with it. You.
Damn. That was a trip. I need to see the entire one. I'm gonna have to risk getting a copyright claim. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me do it. Let me do this over again.
I mean, I'm saying, Shayla, here's another gluten-free croissant.
Why did you slam it on the table?
Because I said before. that-
Wait. I showed the wrong one. Sorry. Let me go to yeah, let's see what is this it right here? Let's see.
Amber, we need to talk.
Yeah, wait, we gotta see this.
About what, Shana?
No, we got to see the damn skit the right way. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a little risk this time. This was a hot ass juicy mess.
About your family, Shayla.
Okay, she's not technically my family, but that's
Whether she your family
Your ass is wishy-washy. I thought you was Team Shayla.
or your family, I don't want her back in here.
what?
I do not want her back in this restaurant.
Shana, how are you gonna tell me that you don't want somebody back in my restaurant? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Do we need to go through this again?
Do we need to go through what?
This
again,
is my
Shana, that I'm the
grandmother's
owner?
legacy again.
Oh my God. Your grandmother's legacy.
And I don't want nobody coming here complaining about a gluten-free croissant.
Did your grandmother's legacy pay you to own this restaurant, or did myself?
There we
and
go
Anthony?
again. There we go again.
I'm just trying to figure it
like
out.
I
I
just
don't understand why you think your grandmother.
These two nosy birds right here, back here watching and listening to everything, especially Tammy stink ass.
I don't want her coming back in here.
Okay, so what if I say I don't want
She
Tammy
has,
back in
she
here?
has a very well. Tammy, that ain't gonna happen
What you mean it's not gonna happen?
because Tammy is my friend. And
Shana.
she's been here since the beginning.
I don't.
And I apologize. I apologize.
Ain't no need to apologize.
Interjecting. No,
No,
I am trying to apologize and be the bigger person. It just set me off. I am in here trying to enjoy my meal, my water as well.
Then
And
she
I
walks
see it
out,
jumping
and she
on
walks-
Shana.
And then she walks out and no pay
Fair.
bills. So who? So are you gonna pay for the bill?
I will pay for the bill. Unlike you, Shana, who have your friends coming here and don't pay their bill. I actually.
Okay, here we go again.
I
It's something that
actually-
you had already approved.
So
we're going through- yeah, you
I didn't approve all your girlfriends to come in here and eat for free, Shana.
It's my church family.
Whatever it is, they came in here and ate on my dime.
Okay, so listen.
And then you called my husband and you want to talk to my husband behind
because
my back.
he is a partner. And
Listen, I am drawing the line for real, Shana. You cannot tell me who I can and cannot have in this restaurant, but who can also get out the restaurant is you and Tammy. That's what can
No,
happen.
that's not gonna happen.
What then hush then?
No. Now you going too far.
How am I going too far?
You're going too far because you're not going to tell me to be quiet, and I can tell you my opinion, the way I feel about somebody coming in this restaurant.
Shana, who you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you,
The
Amber.
owner of this restaurant.
There we go again.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and find an attorney, and we're gonna redraft that contract.
Well,
we're gonna
have
do.
to. Well, we
Definitely gonna have to redraft. We're gonna have to write you out some kind of way.
Yeah,
Because I'm not about to deal with this.
You write me out. You
Stay
got to
out of
pay
there,
me.
please.
You write me out. You're going to pay me.
I already paid you. I already paid
You're going to have
you.
to pay me out back again. You're going to pay me out.
You know what?
Write me out.
Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna talk to Anthony. Since you want to call my husband behind my back, I'll call him and I'll talk to Anthony.
Like I said,
and
he
he's coming
is
here.
part owner.
He
That
can-
means that he has
Exactly.
a say so in this
And I have
restaurant.
the other part. And you
Okay,
don't.
and I can talk to
It's
him.
okay. I'm gonna call my husband and let him come up here and he can deal with it.
How you husband?
You
How you husband? How you husband? I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. Amber, we need to talk.
Y'all, I'm sitting up here like, I don't even know what to say. That was a hot ass mess, okay? That's why I had to play it over again to play the actual skit because I'm like, damn. Now, that was some good acting. I'm going to have to say that. Let me give it. Because I'm sitting up here just watching the skit like if I was actually at the daggone restaurant, I don't know what to say. The thing is, though, Shana, whatever. Okay, she was out of line. She's out of line right now. I don't like the way she slammed that plate on the table and how rude she was. Point blank. I know Shayla can't be trusted. She'll say ho and all this other stuff. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And see, this is why y'all cannot, rate Bethany the right way. Because y'all are looking at personal feelings, okay? The right thing is this right here. If you're in a restaurant and you ordered a gluten-free croissant and you think it has that in it, then you call the person, the waitress or whomever, and you let them know. And they say, okay, ma'am, it does have it in there. And you be like, well, it doesn't taste like, it tastes like it still has gluten. Okay, well, I'll go get you another one. Then you bring out the second one. And then if the person is still complaining, you'd be like, okay, well, I'll tell you what, ma'am, I can refund your money back for the croissant. And then, if you want a free, free dessert or something, I can give that to you. That's what they do in actual restaurants, okay? For Shana to be tripping out, start acting rude, to not be professional is just not good. Point blank. Then she got the nerve to approach Amber, who is the owner and everything. I mean, you got a lot of nerve to do that. Then come out in there and tell her she does not want Shayla back at the restaurant like she owns the restaurant. Yeah, I'm glad she went off on her because you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? In the real world, you cannot do that. Period. I would fire her, and she would be immediately out that. So I would call to my lawyer right now and have another contract drawn back up, amended or whatever you call it, and get her ass off out of that restaurant, even if I did have to pay her out, because that's just inappropriate. Okay, we're gonna go because Jermaine down here cussing me out. So hold on. Hey, Letitia, man, y'all be switching up too much for me. They done switched all the way up. Okay, you said nobody likes Shayla but Tamira. Shay, trying to catch you last night. Good night at the spot, 20,000. You won 20,000. Letitia, Girl, I need to live where you live. You can teach me how to play, girl. You won $20,000 last night. You need to send me $2,000. That's good. Congratulations, girl. Man, I'm up here bragging about that little 3,000. I'm still happy that I won it. Girl, I wish I could win 20,000. Hell, for that matter, 5,000, 10,000. But you never know. You see, I like Shayla until she asked for $4,000. Oh, for the daycare. And she ain't got no job. I forgot about that. So now you don't like her because she asked for that money, huh? Typical. I hope Amber don't start befriending Shayla because Shana and Keisha know she's trouble. Right now, on that note, they are right. But you still cannot be non-professional at your job, okay? Just because you know this girl is a skank hoe, all right? Period. And Amber didn't call her a friend either, so I think Amber already knows. At least I hope she does. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you still can't come to somebody else's restaurant and tell them that you don't want them there anymore. He might not. You said she's going all out for a woman that stabbed her in the back and had a baby with her husband. It's sad. Look at Jermaine's true colors coming out. You are a typical. In the real world, the chef would be fired. She sure would be. Shana, be quiet. It's Amber's restaurant. And if she wants Shady Shayla to eat for free, then that's her right on. Shana is not your restaurant no more. She thinks it is. Shay, don't give me that crap. This is not like Bethany. All that witch had to do was not eat the damn thing. Okay. Most menus have verbiage. I think that's how you say that. If I know, I probably said it wrong. To tell you that the food contains gluten or peanuts. Allergens are serious. That's right. Typical ninja who changes their mind 1 minute. They be on a team A 1 minute, then be on team B the next minute. Okay, we'll see, Letitia. What game you was playing yesterday when you won 20,000? Because when I went to the casino the other night, I was trying to figure out which machines are progressive. If those video machines, I don't like playing those because I don't be knowing how to play that. You know what I'm saying? I just put the money in and I just be doing all of them and just if I win, I win. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to play those. Okay, Della, thank you so much for being here too. Yeah. We'll see. But I tell you what, I wouldn't have to call Anthony. I would go ahead and have that contract, that new contract drawn up. Or just tell Shana, you can't basically tell me who can come to this restaurant or not. And I appreciate if you don't do that. If you don't like Shayla, you don't have to serve her or anything. As a matter of fact, where's the waitress? I have somebody else serve her, point blank. I think he was stupid too. You know what I'm saying? Giving this chick 4,000. She gets 10 grand a month. Okay? And you can't figure out how to take $4,000 out of that and be able to live off the rest, take care of your son. There's something is wrong with you. Because I know majority of women do not get $10,000 a month for for child support. I don't even know what the majority of people get. But I know one thing, a lot of women are not getting 10 grand a month. Some, for that matter, are not even getting $1,000 a month. So this is like crazy. And Shayla is crazy for thinking that she always got to run to Anthony for extra money. But the reason why she does that is because he allows her to do that. And Amber does too. It would be a stipulation for me. You get $10,000 a month. Whatever you need to pay for with Kai, you need to take care of it right out of that money. Because what is she doing with that money? Iman paid for the house the whole year in her car note. So what is she doing with $10,000 a month? What? Because I don't see her doing anything. She's not taking Kai out nowhere. They're not going to the gallery or to the museums They're not going on picnics. They're not going to the amusement parks. None of this stuff. Nothing. I don't even see her going clothes shopping for her little boy. I don't even understand why they don't put that in the skits. Take him clothes shopping. You know what I'm saying? Do a skit like that. They don't do realistic skits and stuff. How about taking him clothes shopping, her and Iman go and take him, you know what I'm saying? How about going to the park? You don't never see any park scenes. I don't know why they don't incorporate these into the skits. It's always the same thing. And that's another thing too. He said, let's go half and half. She could have did $2,000 too. But see, again, that is Anthony's fault because I would have told her, that's all I'm paying. It's $2,000. That's it. When Ben take all of his money, okay, he's gonna see that he should not have been doing so much for Shayla like that. You give him $10,000 a month, and then you tell her you can do half. If she cannot accept that, then this is too bad. Then he won't go to that daycare. Pick out a cheaper one, point blank. That's crazy. Pick out a cheaper daycare, girl, or you go pay the whole $4,000 if you want him to go there. And then go get a damn job, because what are you doing while Kai is at the daycare? What are you doing? You need to get your mind straight too. You need to learn some shit. Go back to school or something. Just sitting around catering to Iman off of the money that I'm paying you. Are you crazy as hell? Okay? And that's what I would be telling her. So now let's see what else we're going to watch now. So I think that's all of Amber's damn skit right now. That damn argument was like explosive. I love that. That was a good ass skit. So now let's go ahead and switch to let's go to Lesa and Mike first, okay? Let's go to Lesa and Mike first. Because I know I'm gonna have to tell somebody off with this Bethany shit. Nah. So let's go to Lesa and Mike first. I live for talking about Bethany. Y'all be getting mad. It's so funny to me. Y'all, I be going to chat just saying shit. Just be saying stuff because I know people are going to get mad. And then I'll even go back and read their comments. It's so damn funny how people get mad over the silliest things, okay? Ooh, you supporting the white woman. Ooh. Woo. And then they come over here to my, to my live. Funny. Predictable. There you go. Okay, so now we at least Lesa opening up to Mike. And everybody said, no, Mike, don't hook up with her because it's the end of Black History Month. Alert. Every month you should be saying it's Black History Month, not just February. Okay? Now let's go ahead and do this.
Well, you've been living in the bathroom.
And that fish running through me like water.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's why I don't do.
That is so damn nasty, okay? What's running through him like water? They could have left that out there. Damn.
Pescatarian like.
Yeah, it's cleaning you out.
That's information, Mike, with your nasty stuff.
Yeah, it was really good. Thanks for bringing me over here.
Mike out here defecating in the public restroom, then come back out here and she comments on it. Oh man, I can't.
Yeah.
Everything. Man, that is definitely.
You doing it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good though.
Yeah. You know, you're a good person. You can tell.
I'm a good person.
Yeah, you're a good person. You can tell what kind of person.
Sabrina, a lot of daycares do, but at the same time, daycares also help with potty training. Okay.
Someone is by what people say when they're not around. You know.
Who's saying something about who's talking about my back?
Dominique talks about you all the time. Talks about how great of a person you are, and
Really?
yeah, and I'm experiencing it firsthand. You're pretty awesome.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, she's right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I try, man. I ain't perfect, I got my little flaws, but other than that, I try to be at least a good person. You know what I mean?
For sure. We all do.
Yeah. Well, you be a good person.
Thanks.
Nobody talking to me. I haven't had a. Well, I guess I could say Darren said some good things about you as well.
Yeah, I hope so. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Good.
You don't talk about him much.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you know, we're okay.
Are you?
Yeah, we don't have there's some issues there. It's,
I mean, relationships, there's issues in our relationships, right?
yeah, I just don't really feel like I get the chance to really live my life. You know, my mom raised me to be a good wife and to let my husband lead the way, and I try to do that all the time, but I just feel like he's really controlling, and I just really don't get to live, you know?
Don't get to live.
Yeah.
And Mr. What's his name? What's that dude's name? Oh, what is his name? He is so annoying. I'm shocked that I can't remember his name. Her husband. He thinks he's so perfect, okay, for his little woman. And she's sitting right there complaining about him because he's controlling, he's racist, and everything negative. All right. And I hope he isn't putting his hands on her. I don't think so, but you never know. Let me go to y'all comments over here. Okay, what are you saying? Woo! Y'all are hardcore. Hold up. She only had to pay $2,000, $2,000. She didn't want to pay nothing. She could either pay that daycare out of that $10,000, or his little ass will have to stay with the stepmom or grandma. All right. I would love to see a skit dealing with his extended family and his father's trauma. So Shayla could no longer have that power, right? Why didn't Amber tell Shayla they wasn't paying $4,000 a month? Because Amber agreed to it. Remember when she was talking to Anthony? She agreed to that. You say he's only 1 year old. Kai is not potty trained. Most daycare requires toddlers to be potty trained, and he doesn't speak. Well, actually, that's not 100% true. I used to work at a daycare, and then a lot of my kids went to, not a lot, but 3 of them went to daycare. And I worked at a daycare as well, and they offer potty training assistance. That's why they have assistance. I mean, that's why they take the kids to, like, if they are needing potty training and you're, trying to teach them how to go to the bathroom, that's why they take them to the bathroom every couple hours or something like that. At least when I worked at daycare, that's what we did. We took them to the bathroom every 2 or 3 hours or something like that. I can't remember. It was to take them, and so they help with potty training, and they will initiate potty training too. Okay, so some daycares may not do it, but a lot of them do, and they've been doing it like this. And it's usually faster because they see other kids going to the bathroom, so that makes them want to go too. All the parent needs to do is put them on those pull-ups, and then the teachers will take them to the bathroom and everything. Like even when I used to teach, sometimes the parents, this one parent in particular, used to bring her daughter to school and didn't comb her hair, and would ask me to comb her hair, and I combed it. So it just depends, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I made Honor Teacher of the Year too, because I was so, I used to do so much helping those parents, and plus I, taught pretty good and everything. Kept my classroom cute. My theme board was really nice all the time, and the kids was actually learning. But some daycares will, assist in potty training. And as far as talking, they'll help them with that too. Usually when kids get around other kids, it will encourage them to start using words and to start talking. That's why a lot of times it's good to put your kids in an environment where other kids are there, because those kids will help encourage your kid to do stuff. Just like with my son, he wasn't doing the schoolwork, okay? When I was home schooling him, and then I started letting him talk to other kids online and wherever else, and they encouraged him to start doing the schoolwork. He couldn't talk worth anything. They encouraged him to use better speech, and now he speaks well. He does his schoolwork. I read the letter that I got from his teacher yesterday online, and then his teacher sent me another letter. He's an A-B student. He got all A's actually, so that's pretty good in 11th grade. Because in the damn 6th grade and 7th grade, he was a hot ass mess. Okay, the grades before then. You said Mike being pimped out by the KW writers again. Is there a woman on these skits Mike hasn't been with? Wow, yeah, dear things. Y'all ain't playing today. Woo! No, she said, no. Amber said, it's a college tuition. She agreed Anthony didn't spend time with Kyle. Okay, Letitia. So she does not agree with that. He definitely can go to daycare at 1 year old in Georgia. None of them are completely potty trained, right? Amber told Anthony that 4,000 was too much. It was a college tuition. Okay. Both of my sons were 1 and 2 in daycares and they were not potty trained. Yeah, mine was too. You know what I'm saying? They helped potty train them. They weren't potty trained good. So yeah, like I said, I worked at a daycare and I had to assist in potty training and stuff. And like I said, they usually do it better at the daycare center because there's other children who are going to the restroom and they like to be like them. You know what I'm saying? They like to be grown up like them. Can go to the bathroom, can talk, can do things on their own. Okay. And then they got different classrooms anyway. Potty trained, if you're not potty trained yet, sometimes they keep you in a younger classroom, okay, until you learn potty training. Because they have different, age groups in certain classrooms. Like, for example, you got the babies, which are the infants. Then you got the toddlers, I think, something like that. You got the preschoolers, and, that's how they do it in daycare centers. All right. You said Shayla doesn't want to spend time with Kai. I think daycare should start at 2 years old unless there are other situations. I know that's right. If you work, though, I think you should be able to take your children to daycare. Some daycares take babies as young as 6 weeks. Okay, and if you work in a daycare center, it is so much easier to take care of an infant than it is a older child. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really do that much. You just feed them. Make sure you give them some stimulation. I think they take the babies outside, in the strollers and stuff, and then back in to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's just so easy with the toddlers and preschools and all that. You got to actually do regular activities like school. And you have to take them to the bathroom, lunch, all that stuff, to get nap time. Kindergarten is the same way. They get nap time, at least they used to. They go take a nap. You have to do activities, they have to color, do I forgot what you call that. You have to do stuff for their cognitive skills and things of that nature. So there's a lot of stuff, but it's fun though. Because like I said, I was in the pre-K room. It's fun. It's fun. And then one time I worked in the 3-year-old room, so kids can be a joy, I don't know about now, but they used to shit. They used to be a joy to work with. Even when I taught regular school at the private school, it was a joy. Even when I went into the older classrooms, those kids and myself, we got along pretty good. So I don't have any real complaints. I had one child, like I told you guys before, who was acting up, and that's the one who tried to kick. I was an assistant teacher then, though. He tried to kick us. He actually did so. Bad little ass boy. Hopefully he grew up to be a good man. Gosh. Yep, some do. You got that right. Daycares have always been very expensive. I can't even remember how much I had to pay, but whatever it was a lot. It was like paying damn rent almost, or a car note. It was more than a car note. It was a lot. And don't have 2 or 3 kids because they give you a little discount, but it's even more. That's why when my kids was real little, before I started actually being a teacher, I stopped my job at AT&T. Okay, and I used to make pretty good. I had to stop that job though because it was a lot for daycare, and sometimes my babysitter wouldn't show up, so I would have to sneak my daughter, my oldest daughter, to work with me. They never found out. I used to take her inside my little office, gave her coloring crayons. I had a little sleeping bag, everything. I used to sneak her and take her when my babysitter would just say she can't come and stuff. So I ended up stopped working at AT&T and decided to start working at a daycare center. I knew that the pay would be less, but the thing is that it kind of evened out because I needed daycare, okay, for 2 kids. So I worked there, and they gave me free childcare. So it's ways to do stuff, at least back then. Now I don't know what these people be doing, but yeah, you're talking about in the early 90s or the late 80s, and I did that. And I actually think that was in 90s, in like 90, because that was actually when I lived in Atlanta. So it was like 92. Okay. And so that's what I did. I stopped working at AT&T and I started working at a daycare center. The daycare center didn't pay that much. But again, like I said, when you take out that damn high price for 2 kids at the daycare center, I ended up coming out better. Man, I even scarred up my damn fingers when I fell. I mean, every day I see new scars on me from falling at Target. That lady was right though about that. The manager I spoke with yesterday, she was telling me that a couple of days later, that's when you'll start seeing everything. You know, that's why she told me to go to the doctor. And now I see all these little marks on my fingers. That's why my fingers hurt. Because when I fell, I tried to stop that fall, and I obviously did something to my fingers and my hand. And so now I see all of the scars coming out. And then I did bust my mouth on the inside. I didn't even know that until the day. I just knew it was hurting right there and stuff. So yeah. So she was right about that. But I'm not aching all over like she claimed, honey. So them vitamins, working out, massages definitely work. The only place that hurts on me is my head still. So that's why I'm going to the hospital today. And my hand, my knee, and my shoulder. I did something to my shoulder and just my hands. I don't know what the hell I did to my fingers when I fell and stuff, but it's Target, y'all. It's Target. Woo! Sometimes things are blessings in a disguise, okay? Anyway, Michelle, thank you so much for being here. Shayla needs to be at McDonald's Playland with Kai, right? And we never see those type of skits. What happened to the skits where she takes Kai on a walk, to the playground? Wayne, y'all need to incorporate some skits where she's at the playground, you know, do normal stuff. It's not all about playing around, kissing, and doing all this stuff, bickering and things like that. We want to see Kai go to the playground. We want to see her take Kai to the mall, to the art museum, like I used to do with my kids. You know, things like that. Let's see some other stuff. Just like we need to see Bethany at work. Not at work bickering with people, but actually at work. All right. We need to see Bethany and Larry go on a real date. And we need Larry to stand up and be a damn man. Stop showing black men, painting them to be weak and simps. All right, Country Wayne? And stop painting the picture that all these black women are sluts. All right, Country Wayne? Gosh. Amber didn't agree with the 4K monthly tuition. She agreed to what Shayla said. Amber has Kai most of the time. Okay. For $4,000 a month, the daycare should treat kids like royalty. They should, but they don't, huh? That's right. You got that right, Macaroni. That's it. I don't know how much I used to pay. Because I had kids in the 80s and the 90s, in the 2000s. So, but my last 3 kids, I didn't put them in no daycare because I stayed at home and, kept them myself and homeschooling, part of the time. And did everything myself. But my other 3, my oldest daughter definitely went to daycare. My son went to daycare. My youngest daughter, she went briefly. And, my youngest of the oldest, the 3 oldest, she went briefly. Because once I got married, things changed. But before, when I wasn't married, that's when I used daycare providers, and things of that nature. And then I had a daycare center myself, okay? And, in my home, we sectioned off one part and made it a daycare center. And I did that for a long time, okay? And so, yeah, I did potty train kids. You said 1 year old. Yeah, some people have to, go back to work, and so they have to send their babies to daycare centers. And as long as you pick a good daycare center, you're good. Because they take them as young as 6 weeks. Yeah, for the most part, as long as they're not, cruel to the kids, they do love seeing their friends and teachers. When I used to work at the school, though, in the daycare, but definitely at that school, man, I used to get so many gifts from them damn parents, you guys. I mean, they used to give me all types of stuff, gift cards, a watch, teacher stuff, go on my desk, gift certificates to go eat out. Like I told you before, I was invited over one parent's house because my daughter played with her daughter, and we had so much fun. This woman had some money, too. We had so much fun. I'm never going to forget that. That was a long time ago, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. She made some good ass turkey burgers too. I couldn't believe it because back then I was like turkey burgers. Nah, that shit probably nasty. Went over her house and them damn turkey burgers was good. It was off the chain good, man. Yeah, so much fun. Unfortunately, when I left the school, I ended up, not maintaining that, friendship or anything, but it was fun. It was fun. Oh, did they? I didn't even see that. They should. We sure did, and we reacted to it. It was good too. Right. That's nothing. They never take the little boy to the zoo, to the aquarium, to the amusement park, nothing. You don't see him doing anything but running around that little ass place. I mean, the house is not little, but running around that house. And that's it. So they should just incorporate more scenes outside and stuff with the baby and make it look more realistic. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do if I was a writer. If I was a writer on Country Wayne skits. Make it more realistic, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so we just saw Lesa doing that. Now let's look at her other skit. So next, okay, so we just saw Lesa really opens up to Mike about her marriage. Now, hold on, let's see what the other one is there. Then Lesa asks Mike, will he ever date a white woman? I'm not going to say the other thing because, one thing that I don't like is this right here. I don't like it when we are allowed to say certain things that could be considered as a trip. But if other race of people do the same thing, then black people get mad. So over here, I'm not going to say this. I can type it up here, but I won't say it. I just say a white woman, just like I would say a black woman. Okay. And what these people are over here doing. So let's see which one I want to show. I'm trying to find one that's cut up. Oh, this is one right here.
No.
It's great.
Last thing.
Mhm. No?
No. Yes.
So StreamYard went out. Did y'all see that skit? Can y'all hear me now? No, not screen. StreamYard went out. Okay. Hold on. Damn ass is coming up. Let me see if I can hear myself. Okay, so that's why y'all couldn't hear me because it went out. So did y'all see that skit or not? Hold on. What's one young lady on the skit? Let me show that again. Then. Did y'all see that? Now, let me show it again. StreamYard. That was StreamYard, honey. It went Shay's to cable this time because the damn video was still playing. Let me see. So let me start it over again. Let me play part one.
That's how I get over here.
You did great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Again, for everything. Is the fish cool?
It's great. Yeah,
Great.
loved it. Great spot. Good
Okay.
choice.
All right, so I'm gonna take you up on the offer. After thinking about it, the whole massage thing.
Mhm.
They said you're gonna focus on the other muscles
Yes.
outside because we can't go directly on it.
That's right. Yes, compensating muscles.
Compensating muscles and then yours, and then they're turning.
Yep. We're
I'm
gonna be
looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I didn't know it was this serious. I really appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Today's been very productive. I say that for sure.
I agree. Well, I'm glad we got you some help.
Yeah,
It's the first step.
for sure.
Yeah. Hey, so I wanted to ask you a question. Something I'm curious about. Have you ever like dated a white woman or thought about it?
Have I ever dated a white woman?
Yeah.
I've never dated a white woman. No.
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 Huh. Any particular reason? What?
I guess would I?
I mean, yeah, would you? Unless you just don't like us.
No. It's not that at all. No, I don't dislike anybody. I think it's not against.
Okay, so let me go to part two now. The way they stopped that is crazy, man.
I think it's more of a forward thing. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, I love, like for instance, you're a white woman, you put me on. You help me out, right? So I can't be against you, but I just love black women. Coming from a black woman, and for me, it's like I don't think we have the luxury today outside of my race, considering like coming from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, like if I have something or gain something, I want to take that back to where I was raised and I was put in a position to get those things. So yeah, so I love you. You know what I'm saying? But I just think I love you, black woman. You know what I'm saying? With all my heart. So, yeah, it's not against. I'm not against it at all.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah, I wonder why you asked that question.
I mean, inquiring minds want to know. Just.
Well, as far as me and you are concerned, we are great friends. I think that's good for us.
Yeah, I like being your friend.
I like being your friend. You're a great friend.
Yeah, well, let's get you taken care of, okay?
For sure. All right, so I guess I'll hit you up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. Give me a call. I'll see you later.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Bye.
All right.
Okay,
I think it's more of a forward thing.
So she's asking because Amber told her that Mike, you know, how Amber was laughing and all that crap. Amber told her that Mike would date a white woman because he's too devoted to his black queens. But I beg to differ. I think he will date a white woman if the right one came along. Okay? So I don't even know why Amber is even worried about that. Okay, for real. I just don't know why. Let's see. Amber told Lesa, okay, yeah, Mike will snake walk her. You think she may have Mike little butt going crazy? You know, you just never know. They should make it like that anyway, so we can laugh, so I can laugh. I like it when you go against what people think, because it makes it more interesting. Okay, let me see if they got any other skits. Them too. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get to Let's get to Larry though and Bethany. Let's start with Bethany, okay? Now what time is it? Okay, I got to hurry up too. Okay, so the first one will be Bethany tries to give Brooke advice, goes wrong. Now I can breathe. I have to use my spray. I can breathe now. God, sometimes my allergies be messing up. Okay, so it's already chopped up, so I'm glad about that. He got it chopped up already.
I knew I got in trouble. You don't want to accept the fact that
I
you try to
already
be
accepted
sneaky.
it and apologized, and you're just in my face being petty for what? Like, this is why I don't come out my room.
She's damn grown for me. There is no way in hell I'm letting a child just talk like that to me, point blank. The hell, that's why she acts like that. They give her too much authority to say whatever she wants to. Certain things a kid does not need to say. I don't give a damn about her being almost 18. She's not 18, okay, and she does not stay in her own house. And even then, you need to have respect all the time.
That if you learn now, you won't do it in the future, and that's what he's trying to teach you, and we're trying to tell you
I'll be 18.
So
But you're not 18
you're not 18 now. Nobody gives a damn about that girl.
today.
Right. So please, like, stop bothering me.
I'm not bothering you. I love you. I'm trying to teach you a lesson. You can't out sneak me because I've been sneaky before.
Right.
And I've been
Because
doing it
you
way
had
longer than
teenage
you.
experience. So
Right.
right.
But I've been a teenager. You just becoming a teenager.
No,
So
I've been a teenager. I'm literally on the brink of turning 18. 15.
What's the last 4 letters in that? Teen.
Teen, right.
At 18.
So then a teenager, you said I'm just not becoming a teenager. Just not becoming a teenager is 13. It's been years.
You just semantics. But I love you though.
Hey, can you please get off of me?
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Babe, is breakfast ready? Because I know maybe we can get some of that and kind of let's
You
not
hungry?
dwell. on
Okay.
this.
That's all right. You'll be hungry soon.
Okay. All right. Y'all aren't gonna eat.
Me. No, you're kids. And the kids play. It's just no growth in this house ever. Y'all are keeping me in this small box. And then dad's sick of being petty. I don't know for what reason. Like, okay, I can feel some type of way, but he's doing way worse stuff to everybody.
Listen, all I'm saying is I wasn't a part of that decision, but I still think your dad made it the right choice in what he did to teach you a lesson, because it's never right to lie. It's always right to tell the truth. And if you would have come out and done the right thing in the beginning, it probably would have gotten you a different response.
Oh, you still talking about me being petty, huh?
Can you stop?
No. Oh. Huh?
That's your
It'll
dad.
be all
You're
right.
just acting.
See, the thing is, you try to be slick and you got caught. And I know what you're going through because I did the same thing.
Okay, and that was back in what, 1593?
Doesn't matter when it was. I tried to sneak out the house, thinking my mom and dad weren't gonna know about it. I snuck out the house, thought I got away with it. When I came back home, my dad locked the doors. I couldn't
Okay,
get in the
so
house.
you're explaining that every teenager go through it. So when you went through it, I bet you was like, bro, why am I getting in trouble?
Oh, I knew I got.
If you would have tried maybe a different approach, you might have been able to get a different response.
So Bethany, I'm already going through the worst of worst situations. Please just don't add on.
Honey, listen, I'm not trying to get on your nerves. We've all been there, me and your dad both. Okay. We've tried everything that you've tried and what you're going to try in the future.
Right. And exactly. If you've been there before, you're trying to make it seem like what I did, which I didn't even go to the extreme, it's just like horrible. And y'all like are bashing me for it every day. It's to the point where it's like it's draining. Like I'm being treated like I'm 14 for like the longest. Mm-hmm. It's like I can't breathe.
I'm just saying, I wasn't there to make the decision, but if you would have approached it with the truth, maybe, and you would have told your mom or your dad in the beginning, hey, I know Isaiah's going to be there. I know I'm grounded, but can you make an exception this one time? You know, can I go to the game? They might have made a difference.
How many times have I came to y'all? I mean, all three of y'all with the truth, and y'all have denied me. No.
Oh, I knew I got in trouble. You don't want to accept the fact that you
I
try to
already
be
accepted
sneaky.
it and apologized, and you're just in my face being petty for what? Like, this is why I don't come out my room.
No, maybe he's trying to teach you that if
So the thing is this right here for me. Let me see what y'all say first in the comment section. Let's go over here. Okay. You said no relationship is safe in Wayne's world, married or unmarried. I agree. They don't care. Okay. Disrespectful little girl. She definitely is that. Bethany is looking slimmer these days. That's what Shay said. Oh, wow. So you said that was good advice from Bethany, but they need to stop treating her like a little girl and start schooling her on life. I like how Bethany took herself out of the situation. And I agree with you, Margaret. They definitely need to stop treating her like she's 10 or 11 or 12. However, she is still a little girl. She's not like 6, 7, 8, or 9 or 10, but she still is a little girl because it's simple things she just does not even know. Like, for example, she should already know that Isaiah is trying to pressure her into engaging an ex. He's hiding behind the fact of what he knows about Bethany to try to make her think that Bethany is doing, saying stuff because she doesn't want Brooke to do anything and enjoy her life. And that's just not true. Okay? And since Brooke wants to be treated like a grown-up, then she needs to start acting like she's almost grown. And the way you go about that is by realizing that that little boy is trying to pressure you to do something that you don't need to be doing. Secondly, maybe you don't need to be talking to him in the first place because he is friends with her enemies. All right, nothing could ever come good of that. Thirdly, knowing and make sure that she does not want to do anything and let anybody tempt her to do anything before she actually gets married or find the right dude for real, because honestly, at 17, you're not really ready for ex and to deal with anything that may come from it, like a pregnancy, a STD, or just a simple heart rate. When you break up with a person you have not engaged in actual, it's totally different than if you break up with a dude, and you have engaged in it, shared the most intimate part of you. So when you start talking about you're older and you're almost grown, you need to act like that. Just like I was telling my son, he's almost 18 too. He always say, well, I'll be grown in a month. I'll be grown in 4 weeks. And I'm like, well, then you're right. You will be grown. But I need you to start acting like you're almost grown. Make better decisions. Like I was telling him about his eating, how he go and eat all this junk and stuff. And he tell me he almost grown, he can eat whatever he want to and stuff. And I was telling him, yeah, you can. Okay, but until you get 18, you're gonna eat what I tell you to eat. Okay? Point blank. Because if something happens, they're gonna come back to me and all of that. When you get 18 though, and you don't listen to me and you want to go ahead and eat all this junk food, it's on you. But then I also went back and said to him, you stay in this household, so even when you get 18, I'll let you do certain things, but I'm still going to say, no, you shouldn't eat that food. Because again, you're on my insurance, even though you're legally grown, you're 18, you're grown. You're still dependent on me and your dad. So therefore, we still have to, monitor certain things. But if these kids want to be grown at 17, they got to start doing stuff more maturely. And one of them is accepting the fact that she should have lied about trying to be slick about that game she went to. Point blank. A grown person, or almost grown person, would have been like, Dad, well, I'm sorry about what I did. Not keep on making excuses. And I really do want to go to this game. And if he would have said, yeah, I can go with you, but can you sit, down in the next row? And I wouldn't have cared if he went with me anyway, because I still would have had a good time. I don't give a damn. Shit. This is not the 90s, the early 2000s. Nobody cares if you bring your parent with you. Shit. Some of these parents be out here doing the most with the kids. Right, she needs to stop acting like a little kid. All that moping around, whining. Go get a job too. Why come she's not working a part-time job? Hey, Claudette. And that's what I'm saying. They need to stop that. I don't know why Wayne, especially being a Christian, why he's writing these skits like, most black people, most black women are nothing. They just cheat, scam, don't want to work, depend on the man. All right, y'all can start looking at these skits the way they are supposed to be looked at. And then all the black men are simps, weak. They don't stand up. They're not leaders. They don't act like head of households. They go from woman to woman, have extra best friends and business partners and all types of stuff. Or they are out selling, you know what, and going to jail. That's just not a good look. And then even though everybody is on Bethany, but let me tell you what they do. In the end, Bethany is going to be right. Okay? She's going to be right. She's already been right about certain things. No matter how much you guys holler racism and prejudice and all this other stuff, and good for Bethany and all that stuff, they make her look like, you know, she's going to come out not winning. But in the end, she still wins. Because look at what Isaiah is doing. Just what she said. And once again, the black person is not listening. Okay? He said Isaiah is the typical 17-year-old boy. This situation will come up again in college or the military. Talk to her about protection because fake friends, drinking, drugs, and date is great. You're right. They need to talk to her about all of those things. And of course, it's going to come up again. You know, it's going to come up again when she's in college and all throughout her life. So you're right, Margaret. They need to talk to her about growing up, being grown, what she needs to do when she's out in college, about dating. They should be talking to her in depth about Isaiah. And this is what I said Shara and Bethany should be doing because they're females. And then Laurie, because he's a man, he can tell her stuff, you know, on from a man's point of view because because he is a man. And then Shara can tell her stuff from a woman's point of view, just like Bethany can. Okay, see what's wrong with Bethany? Bethany does good when she talks about that type of situation, but the only thing Bethany's approach is a trip. Okay, the way she says certain things. Just because Brooke have X, it doesn't necessarily mean she will get pregnant and become a teenage parent. Okay, but she can just tell her the risk of engaging in sexual intercourse is a slight possibility that you could get pregnant or get a STD. And I'm just trying to tell you the things that you can do to prevent that. Okay, point blank. Just in case she does not share that with anyone, or just in case she does get pressured into that situation, whether it be when she's 17 or when she's off at college, because she won't have her mom, dad, stepmom there to chaperone anything. She's going to have to know these things on her own. And this is why you're right, Margaret. And just like I said many times before, they need to teach her about using, you know, protection, the birth control pills, you know, how to make sure to the best of her capability that a dude is not using her. That's another thing they need to tell her about. Because some dudes will pretend like they're in love with you, pretend like they like you just to get between your legs. So they need to tell her about all those things. Yeah, I know they didn't. They should have let her work anyway to teach her responsibilities. That's why she's so ungrateful, and that's why she acts like she acts. When you give a child some real responsibilities, they are more grounded. You know, I live out here in this affluent area, okay? The majority of the people out here are not struggling, okay? And I see little white kids and black kids out here working, and their parents got money. The little kids be out here driving BMWs and stuff like that, okay? And they still have jobs. I met this little white dude at his job at Family, what do you call that place? Not Family Dollar, because we don't have Family Dollar. It's Five Below. And we started talking. He started talking to me, and he started telling me he got not just one job. He told me he got 3 jobs. He worked with his dad, then he does this other job, then he works at Five Below. And the little dude is only like 20. He said he'd been doing that since he was 17 years old. And you know his parents got money. Okay, he had a real nice car. He had it ever since he was 16. And there's a lot of kids out here like that. So if they can work, if their parents are rich or wealthy, why isn't Brooke working? She doesn't have to work a damn full-time job, a part-time job. My son, Nick, told me he wants a job because he wants to be able to buy his own clothing, have his own money. He said he's almost a man. He don't want his daddy giving him allowance. I mean, I was like, well, when you start working, you still get that allowance too. That's what I told him. And he said, yeah, he is, you know, but he still wants his own job. And I commend him on that because, you know, we got to teach our young men how to go out there and work and be responsible and take care of their own things. And young girls too. This is why they be dependent on men. And so I don't think there's nothing wrong with a child working unless they got bad grades in school and just be irresponsible in school or whatever the case is. When they have a little part-time job, they tend not to be getting in trouble as much, okay? They don't got time to be hanging out in the street and doing the most. You're teaching them responsibility. You're teaching them how to help out and how to be a part of the family, help make decisions. You do what? Hold on for a minute, y'all. You do what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all, for 1 second. Hold on, y'all. So y'all think he was fighting another cat and it's part of his ears off? Oh, I think they've been fighting him, huh? They've been fighting him. The top of his ears off. They was bullying him. Glad we came to the rescue. That's a damn shame. Huh? They probably was scared of Sable. Sable looks like she's intimidating. Hold on, y'all. I'm just doing something real quick. They done beat up little Saint Laurent. Laurent. I know, talking ass. How you know the owners didn't do that? How you know the owners didn't abuse him? How you know? I can't look at it. So I'm going to have to look at this. Okay, y'all, let me go ahead. Right, and they definitely need to talk to Destiny too, because she'd be in the Twilight Zone too. But you know, I honestly think that Destiny needs to go home because I don't see anything that she's learning there at all. I really just don't. I could be wrong, but her mother needs to do what she needs to do as a mother to make sure that her daughter is good. That's what's wrong with these mamas. They be too busy spending time tripping out with some man versus taking care of their daughter. Yeah, she was there. She came to with Larry down for a minute, but now she needs to go back home. You know, when this school season is over, they need to send her back home. Because let me tell you straight up, she can stay there the whole time. But if she wants to get into a GANG, she'll do that, you know, later on. Let's see. She would do that later on. Let me transfer this money over y'all real quick. She'll go right back to that GANG stuff if they don't deal with the underlying issue. Okay? She really will. Do this real quick. This damn crazy phone. So I think, you know, she needs to go back home. They're probably gonna have to wait till the school year is over because it'd be stupid to send her back home right now. But yeah, I think she does. Damn it. I think she does because I don't see nothing she's learning there except them fighting, you know, bickering, getting into altercations and doing stupid shit. So let me do this. Let me transfer this over. Okay, Jay, it's there. So give me a strawberry fresher with a hint of lemon, all water, and get me a cheese Danish warmed up. And come and get my card. Yeah, let me give you my card. Hold on, y'all. I'll get ready to go in a minute because I need to take the doctor. I know, I'm gonna get it here. You ordered it? Okay, just put my card back on the bed. And I'm still waiting for Dodo Bird to contact me back. You know what I'm talking about. Don't say it on the thing because I got my thing open. I'm still waiting on Dodo Bird to contact me back. Okay. But yeah, responsibility is the key. You know, my son, like I said, asked to go get a job because at first he was like, nah, we'll let him. Well, we didn't let him work until he's 17 or he's almost 18. So that's the reason why I'm gonna let him go ahead and get a job. Because having an 18-year-old boy around the house, he's not working, it's not good. Okay. A girl either. Okay. 17, they can actually work if their grades are good, you know, and they can handle it. Like those two twins, Hope and Faith need to have a damn job. Period. That's what they always be doing the most. Give them a real responsibility, you know, unless they start their own little business that they're doing every day, Monday through Friday, and probably on Saturday, then that can count as a job. But they need to have a job because something happened to their mom, they're not going to know what to damn do. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, let's go ahead and go to the next skit. Oh, let's see here. Let me go over here. So we just saw that one. I don't even know why I used that car. I should have used my other car. I'm thinking. And let me go back to Country Wayne. Well, I knew that was going to be happening. We need to watch, what's the name of Jermaine? You know what I'm talking about. Miss Girly Girl, the one that be lying, if you know what I'm talking about. I knew that shit. I knew it. Okay, so let's go look at this. These girls are acting up again. I'm going to skip through all these other skits with Bethany. Let's see. Well, I will play this one. Destiny reveals to Larry where she wants to go for her, let's see, for her what, birthday or something? Let me see. Hey. Yeah, for her birthday. Let's see. It's like they done just took over with this little girl. Yeah, where's her mom? Because even though she's staying with them, you would think that her mom would be more involved in certain things that she do, like her sweet 16th birthday. Where is the mom at? For real. Destiny got all that mouth and only 15 years old. I would definitely beat her ass. I'm going to be perfectly honest. She's too damn young to be talking back like she does. 15 and got all that mouth? And y'all be good with that? I would beat her ass.
Wait, where we going? Oh, okay.
You know, I here just jump in like, where we going? Like, you don't even know. We going down the street.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Well, I was looking up stuff in Miami and it seems fun.
You 16, what you gonna do in Miami? It's like a grown-up thing to do down there. What are you gonna do?
Well, I've never been to the beach. So, well, I've been to the beach in Chicago, but it's not really like a beach, really.
That's not a beach. That's like torture area. Like,
Oh my God, this damn stuff. Hold on, y'all.
Wait, where we going?
Let me go up.
It's fun. And I want to see a beach. A whole lot of water.
it ain't her birthday, so she needs to stop chiming in.
I don't even know why I'm out here talking to her.
I don't know why either, because, you know, Miss Nikki Link over there, you know, so, okay.
Mm-hmm. So Miami? Because that's like close, ain't it? It's kind of close.
I mean, it ain't like down the street, but it's not too far. Miami, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's not a bad idea. Where I want to go for my birthday. And since Brooke is on punishment, like, can we still go? Like, she still go.
Who's we?
Like, we're all Brooke.
I don't know why you asking me.
No.
It's my 16th birthday.
It's your 16th birthday. She already had one, so no.
She's coming. It's my 16th birthday. She has to come.
You asking me or you telling me? Don't listen to her.
Whichever one it is, because
just playing.
she has to come.
Okay. You want her to come?
Exactly. You know she got to come too. Like, it's my 16th birthday.
Yeah, I have to be here. Wait, where we going?
She got caught. And she lucky that's all I'm doing with her right now. And matter of fact, you lucky you wasn't there because you was getting the same treatment.
Definitely not. What you doing?
Straighten up this mess. I got tired of seeing it, so I'm just trying to get some organization in here.
Well, I figured out what I wanted to do for my birthday.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm turning 16, like that's big. So.
It ain't Chicago, is it?
No, no.
Good, because we've done that. I'm tired of Chicago.
It's too cold.
Right.
It's definitely too cold. And it's already bipolar out here. It'd be like cold one minute and then it's sunny. Like, what's with the weather out here? I don't know. But I just want to go somewhere that is like consistent and it's really hot the whole time.
Okay. So what you come up with?
Miami. Okay. So she wants to go to Miami. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next skit. Bethany jumps for joy. I went to Miami, to Disney World. It rains there every morning. It kind of reminds me of here. Okay, so now Bethany is jump for joy. Okay, let's watch this.
She's more like me. Wants to go down and tan and jump in the water.
Well, maybe the water will be warm enough where she can, and we can dip our toes in it too, and
Dip my toes in it.
Jermaine won't be damn playing. Jermaine said, look at y'all comments real quick. Let's see. You said, these girls are constantly rewarded for bad behavior. I would not give a ish if it was her 16th birthday. After the ways they have acted, ain't nobody going nowhere or getting ish. I know that's right. Shit, that's why they be doing so much, okay? And, it's just plainly ridiculous. Now, I still would have let her celebrate her 16th birthday and everything, but I don't know if we would be going to somewhere like Miami or anything because her mouth is too grown for me. Disrespectful.
In the water. I'm swimming.
In the water. Well, I don't swim. I don't know. I'm gonna dip my toes. At least get some sun or burn.
I wonder if you black men that know how to swim.
There's a lot of black people that know how to swim.
A few.
Okay, well, at least our family knows how to swim. Okay, and then I'll get out there and at least I'll turn into a lobster. But either way, or freckle or something. Okay, not one word. Not one word.
Sunscreen. Lies like a bucket.
Okay. But either way, she's gonna have a blast for her 16th.
Yeah.
And we'll have a good time. It'll be a nice little family vacation. Just no arguing, no fighting, no drama.
Well, make it all about Bethany.
That's the goal anyway.
16th birthday, make her feel welcome. So we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I'm excited. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting old.
When you've been old, you okay if it's at one of the bars
Yeah.
or something?
Got that right. Shit, getting old. Let me stop.
Who?
Karaoke.
You know I don't karaoke. Okay. I'll go and watch and laugh, but I ain't karaoke.
Okay, well, we can do some stuff. That'd be fun. Yeah. All right, so maybe you can get the girls in on that if they want.
I don't know if I'm ready to see Brooke and Bethany singing karaoke.
I don't know. I'm just saying we could have some fun with them. That's all I'm saying.
Why? Why not? Why can't they sing karaoke? Why not? That's fun. Told you they be tripping.
We figured out some stuff. There's some shops out there on the Strand, and there's some restaurants that are out there, Wet Willie's obviously, and everything else.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what she can do as a 16-year-old.
I mean,
that's gonna keep her.
There's lots to do in Miami.
Is he slow? Go to damn Disney. I mean, where is Disney World? Disney World is in Orlando, I think, right? And they're going to Miami. Okay, so look. They can do a lot of little fun activities for a 16-year-old, okay? A lot. Go to the museums, obviously on the beach, go out to eat, go do karaoke. Why come they can't do karaoke and go to the amusement parks, all types of stuff for a 16-year-old? Yeah, like he does not know.
No, I mean, well, okay. I don't know. I'll start Googling. I'll start trying to figure out some stuff for her, and I'll see if I can, I don't know, do my own little investigate and figure out what she wants to do.
I think she's more interested in Miami because she heard us talk about it so much, so she just wants to see what the big deal is.
Yeah.
But she's more like.
I want us to get along. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we ain't riding the king. We don't all get along. So ain't gonna happen.
Just real quick, and you are so. Let me go to Claudette. Okay, you said. Oh yeah, I know. I've been. How we behave in circumstances of life is all up to us. Bethany, please suppose there will be drama. She does not have to give way to the drama trap. And you got that right. And that's what it's all about, Claudette. And I never thought about that. Right. You don't have to give in to that. If you don't want it to be drama, then Bethany needs to learn how to, just like you said, and to ignore certain things. You don't have to check a child every time they do stuff. They need to set up the rules before they go there. And Larry should do it. Tell those girls no disrespect. Okay. Tell his wife no disrespect. You can't check every little thing that they do. Okay. We're going here to have fun. If I see some weird behavior, you're going to go back to the hotel, point blank. You got to set up rules. Period. You said the same thing that you and Jermaine is hardcore. You guys are right though, because I wouldn't be taking neither one of them to Miami. All right, you're just gonna have a sweet 16 dinner with a cake. I'll get you an outfit. We can maybe go shopping with maybe a $300 limit, and that's it. Okay, because you really have to earn certain things. A trip to Miami, and this little girl talks back like what? That's why I said 15. I'm thinking she was a little older than 15. I'm gonna whoop her ass talking about talking back. 15? Come on now. Okay, let's go ahead and finish watching this. Hold on. Oh.
Anyway, Destiny came to me and told me what she want to do for her sweet 16 birthday she wants to have in 2 weeks.
Okay, what'd she pick so we can start getting ready, prepared?
She wants to go to Miami.
Yeah, we haven't been to Miami since 2024, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can. Are we gonna stay at the Clevelander like we always do, or we're gonna get an Airbnb?
Oh, we're definitely gonna stay at the same place. I mean, might change it up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Cleveland's
So
fine.
Clevelander it is. All right, good deal. And then so Ocean Drive. Want to go to where? For restaurants.
Well, definitely gonna hit Wet Willie's.
Okay, good, because I like Wet Willie's.
Yeah, and then we can watch them from the beach.
Yeah.
On the balcony.
Okay, so good.
Okay, so we're gonna stop that because it's gonna go on and on and on. I want to go to this next one right here. Now, this is what I don't agree with. I'm going to tell you guys straight up. This is going to create a problem. These people that keep on doing stupid over and over and over again. Your mother does not have to go everywhere that y'all go as a family, little girl, and they need to cut this shit out. If they got along, then yeah. But if they do not get along together, you don't invite an ex-wife with you, knowing that your wife and your ex-wife do not get along. That's stupid as shit.
And we can go get on a boat in Miami with like the whole entire.
And why is Brooke giving her any type of damn what she wants? Because it's Destiny's birthday shit. Told you they give these girls too much authority, and I don't like it.
That would be nice, bro.
Hey, where's your boat money?
You know what? Honestly, Bethany, I just wouldn't even go because that's stupid. Why would you even be giving that a consideration? Shara stank ass got a man. She needs to stay her stanky ass home with her man and do stuff with him. You do not have to have your mom go with you guys unless all of you guys got along. That's just so damn weird. And I don't know one person that would agree with this stupid shit.
Oh my gosh.
That's stupid.
But it's not your birthday.
I'm helping her come up with ideas. I know, yeah, she is helping her come. She got good ideas though.
I mean, bro, do you really think it's a good idea if your mom comes? I mean, just to keep the peace and everything. I mean, all the issues that she and I have been having.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And then even not just to keep the peace. I mean, it's family. It's a family-oriented thing. I feel like if we exclude her, that would be making non-peace because it's like this is her niece.
Well, no, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I mean, Destiny lives with us, and if we're going to be providing the funds for your sweet 16, you know, maybe your mom should provide like her own thing. Hold on, let me.
I mean, that is your favorite auntie, so. I mean, it's not a bad
My
idea.
favorite auntie.
Really?
I mean, well, she be having her mood swings. So. No, seriously. I still feel like she should be there. Like, just in the simple fact that it's a family trip, and I feel like she went like like it's family. Like if we exclude her, then it's like this is like her actual like niece. Like,
So if we're gonna make it a family thing, then maybe I should invite Tamara and Pernell to come too.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
It'd be a big family thing. You know, just
Because like, why wouldn't you want a bunch of family around Sweet 16?
right. What do you think about that?
That would be good.
I mean, it's your birthday.
You know,
You can celebrate how you want and just.
I'll
be-
go
I was
get
on my auntie was there.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
And we can go get on a boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was thinking about my mom coming. I was gonna call my mom. She's gonna come to my
Her mom could come.
family too.
That's actually a really good idea.
But the thing about it, when did this become a whole group vacation versus just a little vacation with the little immediate family? These people are absolutely weird, okay? And this is why it always ends up being a bunch of conflict. Not just because of Bethany, it's because they do stupid shit all the way around. If anybody agree with this, something's wrong with y'all. And that's on everything.
Okay.
Because it's your Sweet 16. She
Yeah.
deserves to be there.
She should definitely be there. Okay.
It would be crazy if she wasn't there.
And what else y'all been talking about?
Just
Excitement that, you know,
hopefully
we all can
she
go.
got some summer clothes because
Okay, I don't want to, this is foolishness. The thing is right here, if you know, this is why I don't like this stupid ass man right here. Because if you know that your ex-wife and your damn brother and whomever else and your sister don't get along, all these people don't get along, why bring them? You don't have to invite nobody except this immediate family right here. Why do you need everybody in fucking ATL to come to this supposed to be just, little birthday gathering with her, these two right here and these two? Why bring everybody else here? Now we get ready to have some more conflict, the same old cycle, over and over and over again. This is why I hate, sometimes I don't like covering the skit right here, because they do stupid shit. You know it's going to be some conflict. And then what they're going to do? Blame Bethany. When the thing is, this man should never be inviting his ex-wife or his brother and his sister. Damn. I don't give a damn if it is her mom or the aunt and uncle. Her mom can have a celebration on her own. What do you see that two people don't get along, an ex-wife and a wife that don't like each other? You invite both of them on a damn trip. Who do you see doing that stupid shit? Not no one, unless something is wrong with them, because you already know it's going to be a conflict. That's dumb. Because of Bethany, my ass, okay, that's his wife. It's not a girlfriend, it's not an ex or anything else. If the wife and the other people do not get along, you don't have to invite them. If they want to have something for Destiny, they can have it on their own. They can even invite Larry, and she does not need to come. That's crazy. And it's not even about paying her own way. Okay, the thing is, she shouldn't be invited because you already know it's going to be a clown show. That's stupid as hell. The thing is, you don't even have to consider shit because it shouldn't be done. Listen, they don't get along. Only a moron would invite an ex-wife and a wife, put them together in one area. Okay, only a moron would do that. They don't get along. They don't get along. They don't need to be together. Damn, they almost got into an altercation the other day with this stupid ass want to let Bethany in instead of telling her ass to go home. So why would you go to Miami on a birthday trip and then invite the whole damn family? Now, if they all got along, okay, then yes, but they don't. So therefore, they don't need to all go together. That's dumb. Shh. I told y'all got to get smarter. Who does this? And then Destiny tells Bethany to stay home if she don't want them to come, I guess. And honestly, if I was Bethany, I wouldn't even go there. That's why I said this man don't need to be married, because he does not consider any damn thing. He consider everybody else his own wife. That's not right. If I had a husband like this, he would be divorced. Who the hell invites the ex-wife on a trip? I don't give a damn what this girl wants, okay? When you know good and well the ex-wife and wife don't get along. They don't get along at all. Why would you invite? And you don't need to invite your brother or your sister because they be tripping out together. The sister may be okay, Vernell may be okay, but that damn Shara, and Bethany together, no. They love drama. I told you, this is why people think black people like drama all the damn time, because over and over again, they do the same dumb shit. This is stupid.
And at first, I didn't see you couldn't come. I said, then just
Well, it's
don't
not
say
your
nothing.
decision, Brooke.
I mean,
It's not your decision. So
Okay.
It's mine.
This,
I'm
I'm
just
saying,
saying,
you need to zip it too, because
I'm not.
I don't have to zip it. This is my party and this is my birthday. So
Destiny, but stop. Stop.
Listen.
We're being nice enough to offer up a trip for you.
Are you gonna throw money back in her face? That you
No, it's not
paying
throwing
for?
money.
I
We're
came to my
offering a
uncle with this
No, she
trip.
came to
I
him
came to my uncle with
the
this
trip
trip,
saying,
and he
"Hey, I
said,
want a
"Yeah."
trip."
And that's fine. And we are
So-
supplying that trip, and we want her to have a good time. But I'm not
Anything is weak. Okay.
going to sit here and allow you, a child, to throw attitude in my face.
I don't. I promise you, I don't have attitude.
Yeah, I
You're the
promise
one.
you,
You're the
we
only
don't
one that's
have
upset.
attitude. We're
See, right there.
We don't
What?
have attitude.
Do you
Yes,
see
yes,
this?
we're
This
fine.
is what I'm talking about,
I'm
Larry.
fine.
I need your assistance here as my husband. So please assist me as my husband.
First of all, don't talk to me like that.
I'm asking you.
Ask me.
I am.
Don't yell at me.
I'm
Ask
not
me.
yelling. This is not yelling, and you
So
know
use
that.
the tone. Lose the tone.
There's no tone.
Okay, better. Now,
Again, I'm going to stop him right here. This little 4-eyed ass man. Okay. Sit up here and say all of this in front of these kids. This is why they be acting like they do. Secondly, I don't see her screaming. So what is he talking about? Lose the tone. This is the tone she always has. Thirdly, I wouldn't go if Shara is going to be invited, because all of this is a disaster in the working.
listen,
See, stop.
I
With the
don't even say nothing
commentary.
about you.
y'all,
Yeah,
this
really.
back and forth, just look, listen. We'll plan your birthday, and that'll be it, okay?
Okay.
Make sure you have a great time for your birthday.
All right.
You're trying to express yourself about your auntie, but just remember, we are all adults here. So please, no, hold on, Destiny. Listen to me.
You know, I just read a comment in the comment section that said the same thing. In the real world, this would not be happening. I don't know why y'all trying to pretend like y'all women, that y'all would be for good with this. Just because you don't like Bethany, be real about it. You know good and damn well you would not want an ex-wife going on this trip with you guys if you did not get along with them. I don't give a damn who starts it. Stop acting crazy and stop trying to pretend. Be real about this.
Sweetie with
Be-
an attitude, yeah.
Bethany,
Just saying.
Bethany.
Thank
I
you
don't-
for supporting.
Bethany,
I
I
appreciate
don't
it.
need the commentary from you. I'm trying to address this.
Don't-
Right, Bethany, shut the hell up on everything. Let this man be the man and let him talk. You don't need to say any damn thing. Shut up. Damn.
No,
Child,
but
treat
see,
her like the
I'm
child.
talking to you. You're talking to a child, so I'm talking to you as an adult.
Mm.
Now, let's get back to what we are planning, your birthday, okay? It won't be no conflict as long as everybody's on their best behavior. Everybody.
I'm just saying, like, she's the only one that's not gonna be her best behavior.
I don't have to be on my best behavior. It's my birthday.
Yes, you do. You'll have a good time no matter
No,
what.
Hold on
but
now.
you on the worst behavior.
Now,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just saying,
I'm just saying, like, if
it's a party.
if
Like,
it's anything going on and Bethany is the problem, then she can just stay here.
and remove herself so it doesn't have to be a repeat of the last trip. That's
Yeah.
all that's all people were saying. I don't think she should take offense to that.
That's my
real.
auntie. Like, why wouldn't I want my auntie to be there? My real blood auntie. Like, why wouldn't I want her to be there?
Right.
And
And
we're
we're
no
just
sense.
and just as much as we're over here at her house every weekend. So it's just like
Exactly.
Okay, so she want to say real blood. I hope she's not using none of her money to help pay for the trip, because I'll be straight up tell Larry, you're ungrateful ass kids. You're saying so many disrespectful things. So I tell you what, don't use any of my money to pay for this trip. And I'm not going. Use your funds. Point blank. And I'm not making up anything in the house because you don't have the money to do it, because you're using money to go on this trip by yourself. You still pay whatever, you're supposed to pay, because I'm not taking care of that at all. Point blank.
I love how y'all always make it that I'm the problem when I'm not always just the problem.
I didn't see trip what could happen. So we should just be peaceful and go to support and celebrate Destiny.
And I am there to support Destiny, but your mom knows how to run her mouth too. It's not just me.
Right.
Okay.
And that is the truth. She just be running that damn mouth all the damn time too. And that's why she does not need to go. And something is wrong with this dude right back here. You know what? Maybe she can come. Bring Joel with you. That's what you do. Bring Joel. Country Wayne Writers. Let her bring Joel with her. Okay?
Don't say nothing to you if you don't say nothing to her.
You
So
know very well that that's not true.
I think that it is. And my auntie know how to control
And
herself.
when are they going to reveal that Larry co-signed for her? Goodness.
So if you know how to control yourself, then it's fine. Like, we can all go together. Or if you can't handle it, then you can stay home by you can stay here.
That is not fair, and you know it. I'm not gonna just stay here when he and I are providing the funds for your Sweet 16.
Well, it's
That's
not fair that you want her to have a whole separate trip anyway. So
Why not? You would get 2
both
trips.
No.
Why not?
Yeah, but like,
You would enjoy 2 vacations on your own.
Body, you're right, Jermaine. Okay. Larry isn't her blood, so she want to use that blood stuff. Larry is not her blood, okay? You said Larry is not her blood. You ungrateful ass, broke hood ass girl. The thing is this right here for me. I don't understand why they have to incorporate Charlotte if these two do not get along. Thanks. It doesn't matter who starts what. They both start stuff. They both go back and forth with each other. So I don't want conflict. So with that being said, Shara can stay her ass home. Or, Shara, bring your man with you. Because if you're occupied by your man, you don't have much to say to this woman. Okay? Point blank. And she shouldn't have much to say to you. Shh. But I don't think that she needs to go. This is supposed to be just a birthday celebration for Destiny. In these, this other girl, Brooke, and these two. This is the way Larry should have kept it. All right? I mean, damn, they always turn stuff into just weirdness by inviting people that should not be there. Just like she did with the Christmas party. That's a no-no. You know you guys don't get along, so why even entertain each other? That's dumb.
For your birthday.
she wants to go to Miami with her whole entire family.
Exactly. Like I just want it to be one
Why
big
does she want it
trip.
to be
Well,
so
and I
big?
understand that, but if you want a conflict-free trip, then
If I want a conflict-free trip, then you shouldn't come. Like if you,
and that's not an option.
it is because you don't have to
Okay,
come if you don't
hold
want to
on.
because you're
Hold
being
on.
rude. Like
Stop.
you can't just
Destiny.
control. Like you're not a grown person. You
Destiny.
can't control how you act.
Hold on. I give you, I appreciate you trying to express yourself.
And at first, I didn't see you couldn't come. I said then just
Well, it's
don't say
not your
nothing.
decision, Brooke.
I mean,
It's not your decision, so
Okay.
shut
It's
your
mine.
This,
I'm
just saying,
You need to zip it too because I'm not.
That was not needed. That's why I don't like this little stupid ass name. That was not needed. That's right. It should have been canceled. Right. Sorry, don't never do shit. But the thing about it is, since Larry asked this little girl what she wanted to do and she picked this, these people right here, along with these two girls, are the ones that should be planning everything, and they should go on that trip by themselves. If Shara wanted to do something, she could have did it. Okay? Because I don't know not one family that operates like this. I don't know one woman wants an ex to go on a trip with them, one that they do not get along with. It doesn't matter who starts what. The thing is, they don't need to go together, point blank. Now let's move on, because these people right here makes me mad with these stupid ass fits. And it's not a good look for black people. I'm going to say that again. Because you got some race of people who watch this shit and think this is how all of us act. But I'm here to tell you that we don't, okay? Because in my household, this would not be acceptable. None of this. No kids talking back, no ex-wives going with us on trips and shit unless we get along. Okay, point blank. So now I'm going to move on to Amber, okay? Amber demands that Shana be removed. Let's see. Oh, man. What is this? It says shit about no senator. Let me type this over here again. It just goes to whatever it wants to. Let's see what's up there. It just came up, so it may not be up yet. They do these skits real quick, man. These people be on it. So let's go ahead and show this real quick. Them Espanol people be really getting that shit up quick. Hold on.
you keep forgetting that I'm the owner.
Okay, do we have to keep
Yes, we
No,
have to
we're
keep
not
talking
gonna
about
keep
that.
going to that.
And when my husband came, no,
When he comes
Shauna,
here, I
when he
have my
comes
side
here,
of the story, just like you
babe,
did,
thank
Anthony.
you. No,
Now I'm
don't
telling
talk to
you,
him.
Shayla,
This
you
is my
say I'm
husband.
gonna come
No,
at him.
we gotta get
Don't
an
tell me
attorney.
who I
I
can.
want
That's
her
all
off
I'm
the contract.
saying.
I want her off the contract.
She can't get me out of
Period.
no
No,
contract.
you can't. Yes, I can. You can tell me.
Hey, calm down, please, one at a time. Baby, what's going on?
Shauna here keeps forgetting that I am the owner of this restaurant.
Here we go again.
Her and Shayla, excuse me, Shauna.
Like I said,
excuse me,
Okay,
Shauna.
Shauna, please.
Her and Shayla had a disagreement about a doggone croissant. Shayla felt like the croissant. Shayla felt like the croissant wasn't gluten free, and Shayla is the paying customer. Now, Shauna wants to go off on Shayla.
She didn't pay.
Okay,
She didn't pay.
because you ran the girl off.
I didn't
That's
know.
why.
She walked off.
You know what, Shauna?
She walked off.
Anyway, the
And
point
Anthony,
is,
the point
hold on. I'm talking.
Okay.
The point
You said
is,
your piece.
I want her off the contract because she keeps forgetting
I'm not
that
getting
I
off
am
no
the owner
contract.
and I am over this,
Oh my
Anthony.
gosh.
I'm not about to keep dealing with her just because we wrote her in the
Anthony,
contract. I want to get our
Anthony,
attorneys
Anthony.
and we need to write
When
her
are you
off.
gonna let me talk?
Okay.
Now, AJ, so go ahead and talk, Shauna.
So
Okay,
Anthony,
Shauna.
so Anthony, let me tell you, she was complaining about the croissant. Says it's not gluten free. I said it 3 or 4 times that it was gluten free, and she didn't really speak up for us for the restaurant because she buys the product. She knows it's gluten free, so she made such a big deal out of it, which can go back and get to our other customers that comes in here that we're lying about gluten free. So that makes business bad. That makes business bad. Don't you agree?
Okay.
So I don't want her coming back up in here.
So one, y'all called
And
me
then she
down
was
here.
very rude.
We called you down here because we can't agree, Anthony. And
you
what
are-
I
and you
want
are
is her to be
part
off.
owner.
I want her to be off the contract. We need to write her.
I'm not
Yes,
coming
we,
up
yes,
on
we're
it.
writing
What
you
you
off.
want,
Okay,
and
We're
we're
writing
writing
you
you
off.
off.
What you
calm
want.
down,
We're
calm
writing you
down.
off.
Hey,
Shut the hell up. Hey,
Miss Shauna, were the croissants gluten free?
Yes, they are. I wouldn't lie to my customers. She probably had something else in her throat.
Okay,
They caused her to
Shauna.
be whatever
Okay.
she said. No, because
Okay, that's
you know,
enough.
hold on, you know that it's gluten free, Amber.
I know, but
And-
I also
but
know that.
that's a hot ass mess. What could she possibly have in her throat, Shauna? Okay, that's stupid.
Shayla is a paying customer.
Okay,
I
pay
make
or
her
not,
pay.
you should have corrected her more that the gluten.
So the croissants were gluten free.
Yes,
All right.
and she made such a big deal out of it,
Babe,
and then she got rude.
babe, were they gluten free?
That's what-
You do buy
yes,
them.
they were gluten free. That's not the point, Anthony. The point is I'm the
It is the
owner,
point,
and I'm
because that's
tired
the
of arguing
point.
with her. I'm tired. I run this
I'm
restaurant.
tired.
I'm paying for everything. Why do I have to argue with her every single day I'm
And
in
you
here?
know what, Amber? You say you argue, but you're not doing any type of marketing. Every time I look around, you bring your friends
Babe,
in
please.
here. You're eating. You're doing that. You're drinking wine.
Babe, the croissants?
Yeah.
The croissants, they were gluten free.
Yes, they are.
Shayla just probably, I don't know.
She's extra. She's such a much.
Babe, this is just about a croissant. Like,
Thank you.
And they're gluten free. Are you
Yes.
sure?
I'm sure she buys it. She knows that it's gluten free,
Babe, you buy the croissants, so you know they're gluten free.
and she knows this girl is just extra.
And you said Shayla she didn't pay?
No, she walked out. She didn't pay.
I'll pay for her food. What is she?
That's what I'm talking about. You see how he does? Instead of telling Shauna, getting Shauna off that damn contract. I don't know why Amber puts up with this foolishness. I really don't. Let's look at this last part again.
This is just about a croissant. Like,
Thank you.
And they're gluten free. Are you
Yes.
sure?
I'm sure she buys it. She knows that it's gluten free,
Babe, you buy the croissants, so you know they're gluten free.
and she knows this girl is just extra.
And you said Shayla she didn't pay?
No, she walked out. She didn't pay.
I'll pay for her food.
He takes Shauna's side over everything. Damn, if I didn't know any better, I would think they got something going on for real. Because damn, I thought he would at least take up with Shayla. He didn't even do that. Larry is not her blood uncle, and he needs to set her straight right now. That is his wife, right? They are very disrespectful. In Chicago, there was barely food to eat. Now wants to dictate how the adults spend their funds. That's what I'm talking about. And the thing is that Larry is not only just using his money, he's using his wife's money to fund this trip. That's why she said we are paying for it. And that's why I said I will pull out from it and pull my money out of it too. Because Destiny and Brooke are both disrespectful. Go back to what Jermaine said. He said they wouldn't be going on the trip because they're disrespectful. I agree. You say, and why you say Amber is wrong this time, Jermaine? Oh, you said taking up for that trifling ass Shayla. No, I wouldn't say she's wrong because the thing is, like I said, Shayla didn't do anything. She just asked for a gluten-free croissant. And she can already sense that Shana does not like her. So is Shana really telling the truth that this isn't gluten-free? Because she said she would still feel like something was in her throat. Shana is the one who kept on saying something else may be in your throat, might be in your throat. What is she talking about? What could be in her throat? And she kept saying it. She even said it again. That's very disrespectful to say that to anyone. All Shana had to say is, this is gluten-free. We don't have the container, the box, or anything anymore. So if you want your money back for the, you don't have to pay for the croissant. Okay? And leave it at that and walk away. But she did not say that. Okay? I don't think so. I think before that happened, she would have paid. Okay. Right. He's very weak. Very, very weak. Because Shana is wrong, in my opinion. I don't think she's right. How the hell are you going to come up to someone else's restaurant and tell this owner that you don't want a certain person back up in here no more? It's not her restaurant anymore. Okay? It's not her restaurant. And just because Shayla asked Anthony for $4,000, it doesn't mean that she's wrong in this. Okay? I told y'all about doing it. No, she needs to be fired because of the way she's acting. Okay, if you're working in a real restaurant, I don't give a damn if you did have a gluten-free croissant. If you talk to a customer like that, you are out of here. And if you talk to the owner like she's talking, you're out of here. It doesn't matter about the croissant anymore. It's all about her disposition. You know what I'm saying? Of course. This is what's right is right, okay? Okay. And of course, that right there, you're right. Talking about Shana needs to be off the contract, you are so right, Black and Ronnie. She and him should have discussed that at home. You don't need to discuss that right in front of this woman. Oh, Jermaine, you was all for it at first. Now you just mad at Shayla because she wants the $4,000 a month for childcare. All right. The thing is that Shana was wrong. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the computer like always because I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay. If you go to a restaurant and you want a croissant without gluten, and the manager starts acting disrespectful and starts doing the most, what should you do as a customer? So it says, if your manager acts disrespectfully regarding a gluten-free request, your priority should be your health and safety, because gluten-free requests can involve serious health issues like celiac disease. Okay, such behavior is unacceptable, and I just told you guys that. I don't give a damn if Shayla is the whole of the entire world. Okay, the thing is, she was inside that restaurant. She said she did not believe it was gluten-free. So the manager, whatever Shayla is, should have came up and said, okay, you want another one? And then she goes back there and get another one. If Shayla still feels like it's not gluten-free, then the manager's job is not to tell her she must have something in her throat and it is gluten-free and all this other bull crap. All she had to say, well, I'll tell you what, I can offer you something else, or we can take the croissant off of your bill and be done with it. All this other foolishness is not warranted. And if she was if this was real, Shana stank ass would be fired. End of discussion. It's end of discussion now. Damn. Right, that's right. I don't know what happened to them. It doesn't matter if she told her that. If a customer says it, I think it's got glue in it because of what's happening in my body, then that's what it is. Nobody gives a damn about what she said, all right? And the thing is, you don't need to argue with the customer anyway. You just tell them you're not going to charge them for it. They can give you something else in replacement, or that's it. And if the customer feels like they don't want the meal or whatever the case is their part, they can not eat it. Point blank. So they say here, stop ordering and leave if a manager is disrespectful. Be firm and clear. And she was like that. And ask for the chef. Sadly, this lady is the chef. And document everything. Because you cannot do that. That's not what you do. Okay? And she can ask for proof. It's right here. Ask for proof. Ask if they use dedicated gluten-free equipment, and etc. So you think they can't do that? See, I'm gonna tell you straight up, when you get a lawyer involved, you're gonna get torn up in court because you can ask all of those questions. So you were wrong, and whoever else who said that, is wrong when they said that she could not ask for the box because she can ask for the ingredients. You can. I do it all the time when I go to restaurants. It should be posted anyway. Shana was rude. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. She's disrespectful. And she was everything negative, point blank, talking about what you got in your throat. What are you insinuating? That she got something else in her throat? Come on now, something that you know what she was insinuating. That is rude. I would sue the shit out of her saying some stuff like that. In the real world, you can sue, okay? It sure would be. You are acting like Shayla could not disagree that the daggone croissant contains gluten or don't contain gluten. If she says that it's gluten in it because it's doing a reaction in her throat, then that's just how she feels. As the person that is a chef or whatever she is, she should have offered her something else. Okay? Just give her something else. All this argument back and forth, all this, you got something in your throat and slamming damn plates on the damn table. Jermaine, if you think that's right, then so be it, okay? It doesn't matter if the owner, you can still sue some goddamn going body, okay? That don't mean a damn thing. You got people suing damn family members. You got people suing friends. What are you talking about? If she would have given her a croissant with gluten in it, it would have caused an allergic reaction. Hell fucking yeah, you can sue. Okay? You can sue. I don't give a damn who you are sitting next to. Shit. What are you talking about? Just because you don't like Shayla now, because of that money, it doesn't mean that you say stuff because of that. You should be saying stuff because that's exactly the right thing to say. Good and damn well, if you was in a restaurant and you have an allergy or whatever, and somebody bought you a croissant that you feel like it's still gluten in it, good and damn well you're gonna speak up. And if somebody throw a damn plate or slam a plate on a damn table, what you gonna do? Just sit there and say nothing? Shit, please stop playing with me, Jermaine, because you're gonna say something. What's up, Gigi? Thank you so much for being here. Right. You don't tell me what the Lord. Okay, the thing is, stop saying crazy stuff. Good and damn well that Shana was doing the most. You don't slam no plate on the damn table. What the heck is wrong with you? And you lower your damn tone, all right, on everything. You don't tell Shay what to do. You and no damn body else, okay? And don't you ever forget that shit. The thing is this right here, nigga, okay? This lady slammed the damn plate on the damn table. You don't supposed to do that. As a damn chef, manager, employee, or whatever. All right. If I was the boss there, she would be in trouble. You don't do that. I don't give a damn if it is my friend or associate or whomever sitting next to me. These are things I don't give a damn what you got today. I got time too. Okay. I always got time. I can make time. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, I got time today too. Next time your team play, I hope they ass lose. All right. I'm gonna make sure of that. I'm gonna wish they lose. Talking that smack in here. You know good and damn well. If you was in a restaurant and somebody did that to you, you would be mad. You know you would be mad. What are you talking about? Y'all be tripping me out, acting like if you wasn't in that same situation, you wouldn't do something similar. If somebody bring me some fries that's got salt on it, I'm gonna let your ass know it tastes like it's salty. I don't care what you talking about. I taste salt. So therefore, you can go get me something that does not have salt. Or I'm asking for the manager. And if the manager can't solve it, then I'm out of it. And I'm not paying for this shit. Okay? Point blank. Because you shouldn't have bought me salty food. Because I'll call corporate. In this case, ain't no corporate because this lady is the one that owns. But I'll go right on what's the name and write the baddest damn review you can ever imagine. And not just on Yelp, but all the other ones too. That's not how you do. You don't do that. And she has every right to ask for proof, period, about what's in that damn roll. Y'all tripping. I sue the shit out of Amber's establishment and the chick too. On everything. If I get sick, I get an allergic reaction. Just as sure as I'm going to sue Target. But when I fell out there, and I can't believe at first I didn't even think about that. Listen, I said, what? You said I give your ass frozen fries. Ain't no salt on those. Let me tell you something, dude. If I'm in a restaurant and I order fries and it tastes salty, whether it's frozen or not, that shit is going back. All right. And if you bring me if you bring me fries with salt on it again, I'm not paying for shit. I'm gonna tell you to get my money back. Period. And if you don't give me my money back, I'm gonna be a snitch and I'm calling the fucking police. And when they come, they're gonna get my money back, just like Chick-fil-A did. I don't know who y'all think y'all messing with. Okay, shit, call the police. You know, after she did everything she wanted to do, and think the police is gonna take her damn side. The police went in there and got my damn money back, honey. All right, and gave it to me. Okay, and then helped me with my car. Right, she should have just brought. We'll be arguing money. I told y'all before I be arguing with Jermaine. Now y'all see how you be attacking. She should have just brought the box out to show her proof. But it isn't wrong for just trying to defuse the situation. Okay, money law. Okay. And they sure do. They pass on, like, you know, I necessarily won't pass on, but I'm allergic to certain things and it'll bring out allergic reaction. Okay. And it depends on what it is too, because it can close up your I forgot what system you know, your throat. It can close up that area, your respiratory system. Okay. So that's why you can't play around with this. And hell yeah, Jermaine, you can do a lawsuit. I don't give a damn if she was sitting next to the Pope. If the Pope got a restaurant and he's selling shit that I'm allergic to and I get an allergic reaction, or you want to act all rude, I'm going to let the courtroom handle your ass. Okay. Point blank. All right. Just like I am with Tarjay. Jermaine talking this stuff because Shayla asked her ex for $4,000 a month. He's stupid because I'm gonna tell you straight up, he should have just said no. If he doesn't say no and she can get that, then she's gonna get it, like a lot of women would do. Let's keep it real. He should have said no and stuck to what he said. 2,000. I don't know why you mad at Shayla. You need to be mad at dumbass Anthony, all right? Because he's the one who said $4,000, okay? Versus saying no, it's $2,000 because I give you 10,000 a month. Be mad at that clown. Talking about Shayla. I don't like Shayla, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Just like with Bethany in that case. So she should have mistaken ass Shana. Now I don't like Shana, okay? She should have brought the box out and showed her that gluten is not in that food. And then that's the end of the discussion. I'm not capping for Shayla. What you talking about, Jermaine? I am not capping for Shayla, period. You cap it, all right? If you fire Shana, do you truly believe that Amber has the right smarts to find a better replacement? Amber can't even get the customers in the restaurant. The reason why Amber cannot get the customers in the restaurant because she's too busy focusing on bull crap. and listening to her husband. She should have did just what I said. She should have, other people said, she should have had a what's the name night, had Country Wayne come in and do a comedy show to entice people to come, okay, on a Friday. And then on Saturday, she should have incorporated karaoke night, and on Sunday, Sunday brunch, instead of playing around with Shana and doing the most. Listen, the thing is, Sabrina, I'm going to tell you, just like I told Jermaine, in this case right here, if you go to a daggone restaurant, Sabrina, and you know you are allergic to something, and even though the person tell you there is no gluten in it, you know good and daggone well, you're going to want to see the label, the label with the ingredients, okay, point blank. Or you're going to say, I don't want a croissant at all, or you're just going to say, I don't want this meal. Let me speak to the manager. I don't care what you think I've been defending the whole show. So what? I defended her. What you going to do about it? So what? I defended her. So what? I can defend her if I want to. All right? Who are you to tell me who to defend? I can defend whomever I want to on this damn show. If I want to defend Shayla, I can defend her. What are you going to do about it? Goodness. I can end whatever I want to, okay? I can end whatever discussion I want to. Whatever discussion I want to end. This show is called Shane's Tube, not Jermaine Tube. All right? Talking that smack. You're right, it is a losing situation for Amber. She definitely acts like she does not have any power. She doesn't even grab the power that's there for her to grab. Goodness. That's right. Right. I don't know. I guess Shane or whatever does not like Shayla because she knows what Shayla did. But you know what? Anthony is a grown ass man. The first time they had an encounter, he was intoxicated, severely intoxicated, but not the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, the 10th time. He was not. So that's his fault that he kept on in that relationship with Shayla. It's his fault too that he got her pregnant, because if you know you are fooling around and you are married, any man with common sense would know to use protection so he won't slip up and get this person pregnant. It is so stupid when men go and cheat and don't use any protection. Not only does that protection safeguard you from getting pregnant, unwanted pregnancy, but it also safeguards you from getting an ST. You know what I'm talking about. So he's stupid. He's a grown ass man. They can't show you any box. You're going to see the box where, you know, that you use for the ingredients, okay? You know what type of ingredients they use for bread. She said it came out the box. So it's going to have that croissant picture on there, okay? So you're going to know. The thing is, it doesn't matter, Sabrina, who Amber brings in. Amber is the one who owns the restaurant. Miss Shana need to shut her damn mouth up. All right. And I love the way y'all ganging up on Shades too today, but I can handle all of y'all. So bring it on. All right. So you said Miss Shayna is right. All Amber do is bring in her girlfriends to eat for free. She does no marketing or strategizing for her business. Well, the thing is, Amber can bring in whomever she pleases to. Miss Shana doesn't have any rights to bring anybody into that restaurant. When she brought her whole church group or whatever, she should have never done that and expected Amber and Anthony to foot the bill. If Amber wants to bring in her friends, she can. It's her restaurant. All right. It's her money that is taking care of this restaurant, not Shana and no damn body else's. And as far as no marketing or strategizing for her business, she definitely needs to get on that. But she got her hands full with this damn woman. Okay. So she does need to do that. I don't know why she hasn't done that, but she definitely needs to get on that. Okay. You said, yes, Amber had a plan to bring customers in. Shana shot her down in her weak, demanded, poor excuse of a husband didn't support her. That's why there are no customers in there. And I agree, because I thought I heard her talking about bringing in Wayne or somebody like that. And Anthony was like, no. And Shana was like, no. Also changing the meal and incorporate vegetarian stuff in it and things of that nature. Shana needs to go. You said maybe she should have started a soup kitchen because that's what this is. It is not. Let's see, anytime you do a restaurant, it takes a lot to get business. What? It takes a lot to get business started. That's why Amber has got to focus on some type of strategy to get customers there. And it's not Shana, okay, or what she's offering. She needs to bring in Country Wayne or some other person, that's pretty big in that area to come and sing, do comedy, or do something like that to bring customers in. When they come and watch Country Wayne, because I know he'll do the show, they're going to order food. They're going to eat. That's what she needs to do. She needs to ask Country Wayne, can he come in and do a comedy show for about an hour, hour and a half? That right there is going to bring in people. You charge them for the show, you have them buy a meal. There you go with the income. F-U-C-K Jermaine, okay? I don't love no damn Jermaine, okay? He's a hot ass mess and he talks too damn much. Ask him, don't I cuss about almost every day? Every day we argue. Y'all just don't know that. Every day. Jermaine really can't stand shades too, but Jermaine know what he can do. And that's on everything. We just maintain our friendships because we know that we will argue and stuff, and it is what it is. I don't give a shit about what Jermaine talking about with his stank butt. So anyway, like I said, that's what Amber needs to do. And, have that comedy show on Fridays, like I said, that's going to bring in people. Then on Saturdays, she can go ahead and do karaoke night. That's going to bring in people like myself who likes to do karaoke and, things of that nature. And then, obviously people will come and see the karaoke show. They will order food. Okay. She can even have in a restaurant, I'm thinking about a bar. She can even have like half off on drinks. You know how they do that at 5 o'clock? You can get half off on your drinks. She can do that. They got a little bar right there, half off on your drinks. You buy one, you get the other one half off. She can do stuff like that. She can actually incorporate that on karaoke night. So they'll get that. You buy one drink, full price, you get the other one half off. All these alcoholic people are going to come right in there and drink, okay? And they're going to watch, do the karaoke and watch that and everything. A karaoke stuff, getting that together does not cost that much. Now, Wayne, when he comes in, she can ask him to volunteer, okay, the first time. Because she's trying to get people to come in. So you're going to volunteer your service. He'll do it because he's still like Amber anyway. He will do it. Okay, then maybe when you make money, you can probably give Wayne a little bit of something if he wants it. Because he probably, he likes money, so he probably wouldn't want it. So that's how she can do that. And then on Sundays, have Miss Tripped Out City prepare a Sunday brunch type menu, okay, in food, and do a Sunday brunch at the time they usually do it, like at 11 o'clock until about 4, and then have some jazz music on in the background, and have Keisha do that while she's bartending, and hire a real manager too. Okay, someone like, we can hire Ernestine because she's already doing something, but someone who has that type of skills, someone that's not going to be coming in there trying to talk to her husband or be trippy. Maybe a male manager would be better. Okay, that's what she needs to do. Okay, and stop concentrating so much on foolishness. And as far as Shayla and Shana, you can let Shana know whenever Shayla comes in here, regardless, just act professional. Period. You can let somebody else. Where are the other waitress? Let them assist Shayla, not Miss Shauna sticking ass. That woman's a hot ass man. Excuse me, y'all. Jermaine does not like Shay. Y'all stop saying that, okay? And Coca, right? She could do that too. All right. She can come in there and do some community, but I think they will come more if it's Country Wayne, because nobody don't know Coca. Okay. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna hire somebody that knows, there's someone that people know. If somebody said Country Wayne is gonna do a comedy show at this restaurant on Friday, March the 15th, they're gonna come and see Country Wayne. All right. And that's gonna bring in all the money. They're gonna come in here, they're gonna eat, they're gonna buy drinks. You get one drink, you buy one drink, you get the other drink half off. They're gonna come in here and do the drinks too. And then you advertise this, you put it on social media. The bar, the club, the restaurant, whatever, It should have its own social media page where you should be putting everything up there. You can also put pictures of Country Wayne up there when he comes. When y'all do karaoke night, you can put that up there. You can put pictures of your food for Sunday brunch. You can put your pictures of food throughout the week. That's the way you draw people into a restaurant business. Plus, that menu need to appeal to more than one type of person. Everybody don't want Cajun soul food. Some people want just regular food, you know what I'm saying? Or healthier choices. That should be there. Vegetarian choices. All that should be there. Point blank. Okay, Jermaine, shut your ass up. My thing is, though, Amber can't keep running to Wayne knowing the history. She already about to join his messy ass podcast. I totally get what you're saying, but they need to take a different route. Okay, so what route do you think they need to take, Money Law? Happy hour, right? Happy hour. I don't give a damn if you take your like back, okay? Matter of fact, I can go on my other phone and like my channel, and then I'll give that like back myself, okay? I don't give a damn, Jermaine. Take your like back and stick it up your butt, all right? Matter of fact, stick it somewhere else, all right? So he did, but that doesn't mean he won't change his mind. Who is Holiday? Right, Keisha, but Keisha doesn't like Shayla either. Right. But they can still write her out, okay? Who is Holiday, you guys? Yeah, I agree. So you said she does not need Wayne to come to her. I'm just, listen, when you're trying to get people to come to your establishment, and me with a degree in business management, entrepreneurship, the thing is, I don't give a damn about whatever shit went on with me and Wayne. It's all business. I'm trying to make money. So if that's the person I know, and he's famous or semi-famous, and he can put people in my business, well, then that's who I would ask. Can he come and do a comedy show? Because I'm trying to make money. I don't give a damn about all this personal shit. I'm not trying to F-U-C-K Wayne. I'm trying to make some money. So therefore, if he agrees and I don't have to pay him, then you can bring his ass in here, get people to come in, and then the next Friday, I'll get another celeb to come and do something. Point blank. All that personal shit, when it comes to making some money and making my business grow, that shit is out the window. All right? Okay, that's out the window. I'm thinking about that money that I'm going to make, the business that will come, and they hopefully will keep on coming because they like my food. I don't care about all the other shit, because once Wayne is done, he can get his ass out my restaurant and go on wherever he needs to go. And that's how business people be for real. I don't care about all that shit. We don't have to talk to each other, go out on a date or anything else. I'm trying to make that money, honey. All right? I'm trying to get business to my restaurant so it won't go under. You don't got time for all this. Let me get this person to come here. Nobody don't know who this person is. You have to get a person to come in that people know, that will grab people, entice people to come to that restaurant. If you put the Sunshine Man up there, we don't know who the hell the Sunshine Man is. I'm not coming to see some dude I never heard of before. Okay? Right. They definitely need all of that. Commercials, billboards, even if they don't do an actual commercial, they can really do one themselves and put it up on YouTube, TikTok, Rumble, all those sites, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And you still say going to Wayne isn't a good idea. Amber needs to take her feelings out of running the business. Shana is a piece of work, though. So who do you think they should bring in, Money Law? Because like I said, I don't give a damn about all the personal stuff. I'm looking at how much money that could come in for me bringing Wayne in to do a comedy show. And then that's it. Because Coca, nobody knows who Coca is, okay? Right. I don't think so, because when you shut it down for 6 months, Black and Roni, you still got to pay the utility bills, okay? You still got to pay your staff. And you may not make enough money in that food truck. You have to look and see, is the market in that area good for a food truck, okay? ATL in a certain, I don't know what area they're supposed to be in, but it just depends. You know, I wouldn't do that because you still got to pay the lease on the building, okay? You still got to pay the employees. You still got to maintain the electricity, the gas, all of that stuff, the food there and everything. Okay, so I just think they need to promote more. They need to advertise, promote. They need to put somebody in there that can bring people in. And maybe she can get on social media herself and tell people about that food, or have, what's the girl name? Beverly, what's his name? Danielle. Have Danielle come in here and eat, and you put her on IG, social media period, and let her say how this food tastes. Shana does not even like Danielle. Okay, so Shana got a big problem, you know, and maybe show her restaurant, be like, y'all, this is my new place right here, my new joint. The food is absolutely amazing. Show the menu, show some food, show customers eating. Hell, plant customers in there just to do that YouTube or social media commercial. Okay, because when you first start running a business, you don't want to be spending a lot of money doing certain things because she hasn't brought any money in. All right. So this is why I said I don't give a damn about my personal feelings toward Wayne or whatever the case is. It's all about that money. You bring him in, do a comedy show, and that's it. Okay, he helped you get your business going. Oh, okay. But see, I don't think Anthony likes him. Remember, they got into it. Okay. Right, it sure can. That's why you have to make sure you stay on top of that. I think Keisha probably could and put another bartender up there. You know, that's what I thought she was coming in for in the first place. You think Amber wants to smash Wayne? I don't know, Blackaroni. Right. What is a hookah bar? They be smoking, right? In those little things. I don't know. I don't like that because you're bringing in all this damn smoke inside of this restaurant, and everybody do not like smoke like myself. And I don't know about that. Okay, that hookah bar shit, I don't know. It sure is. But how can you have a hookah bar inside of a restaurant? Oh, she was? So she was popular at Bar 44. So well, then maybe she can use Coca. But I still think initially she should use Wayne if he'll do it. Okay? But if she thinks she's going to be actually excited or attracted to this man, then just get Coca or somebody who can bring in people. Yeah, but you know, he got into it with Wayne, not with Wayne, with Amber's husband, remember? Yeah, I don't think she should be friends with this woman. Okay, just be cordial and stuff. You know, that podcast thing should have been a no-no. And that's why Danielle told her that was basically dumb. She shouldn't have been, you know, shouldn't be doing this podcast. Hell, her and Beverly, not Beverly, I keep on calling these people the wrong name. Her and Danielle could have did a podcast together and somebody else. How about Danielle, Keisha, and Amber could have did a podcast? Right, all that talent, you're right. They could have used anybody. What about the dude Q who sings? He could have did, came in and sing. Hell, for that matter, her waitress could come there and sing. Her waiter could come there and sing. You know the dude that Shana is messing around with? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So Coca can come in there and do it. Okay. All right. I see where y'all going with that. I don't know where that restaurant is. You said Keisha would be a terrible manager. Mm, okay. Okay. I get y'all. So, okay, so no to Wayne, like y'all just said, right? But Coca would be a good choice. That's what y'all say. She can still bring in people. Me, I'm just looking at how much money could come in if Wayne does it. I'm taking everything personal out of it because I'm thinking about the business, the money, and all of that. And also, I'm thinking about her doing a karaoke night because a lot of people like karaoke. You know, I don't know about that hookah stuff, the hookah bar, because the smoke is it smoky and stuff with that. Because I don't smoke. So, and then Shanna is not gonna like that anyway. And then on Sunday, I believe it should be a Sunday brunch with some jazz music in the background. It would be nice if she could have somebody in there playing a band or something, but that's going to cost money. So just put on jazz music until she builds up her, restaurant, with people coming in and it could be busy. But she has to do something or it's going to really fail. There's nobody in that restaurant. And then they bickering in front of people and shit, doing the most and stuff. And maybe she can bring a little bit more color in there, change some things up and probably hire a manager. Okay. Talk about that girl singing. Wait a minute, who? Not that one singing, I hope. I hope not. I definitely believe she needs to get rid of Shauna for real. And just don't let Shayla get too close, period. It sure is. I said the same thing, but everybody is against the Wayne thing. The thing is, if you can't control your underwear and stuff, and you let that get in the way of making some money, there's something wrong with you. Because I can hire anybody to sing in my restaurant because I'm thinking about one thing and one thing, making that money. I don't give a crap about we used to date because you're just hired to do this comedy show. Then after that, you can get your ass out of my restaurant. Simple as that. Even if she had to pay Wayne, matter of fact, she can pay him to make it more legit. Pay him once she makes the money. He is going to draw people in. I think y'all looking at this right. He's going to draw people in. Coca probably will too. But I know Wayne is going to draw people in. It's going to be crowded as hell because everybody's going to be trying to come in there to see him perform. And then if you're charging, I don't know how much you would charge for him to come in. I don't know that. But if you're charging a little fee like that restaurant I went to, you don't have to pay to go into the restaurant when you're just having regular meals. But when it's a comedy show, you have to pay for the comedy show too. If you don't want to pay for that, then you have to leave when the comedy show starts. And that's why you're going to have to hire somebody at the door or put somebody at the door so they can take the money and all of that and find out if you're going to be here for the comedy show and stuff. The reason why I'm saying this is because I know some restaurants out here that do it like that. Okay. And then have them come in here, get that money. You can probably generate a lot of money for that night and stuff. Because you're going to charge for him coming to perform, and then you're going to also charge for the food. And then to encourage people to get stuff at the bar, you can give out, you buy one drink and you get the other drink half off. Okay, but you have to have a minimum of what that, or a maximum, well, a minimum what you need to spend in on that drink. Like for example, you can come in here and buy no damn soda for $8 and expect to get half off of the next drink. No, you got to buy an alcoholic beverage. Okay, and I don't know how much they cost, but if it's $15, $20, then you can get the next drink for half of that. That's what they should do, it, something like that. And then bring a little bit more color into that restaurant. Then do karaoke night, advertise that, probably give away, I don't know, if you win karaoke, because they probably don't have that much like revenue to be giving out right now. So maybe, I don't know, a free meal, I don't know, a little bit of gift like $200. People would do karaoke just for $200 to win. Most places give out $1,000 though, okay? And I'm pretty sure they probably could do $1,000, but I don't know how long they can maintain that without getting people to come in. So you got to first generate enough business before you give out a karaoke prize of $1,000. So you're basically do karaoke night and maybe give out $100 or $200 or something like that. See how that goes. If it goes good, then you can do it the next week. And for the karaoke, you do, like, let's see, I think some clubs do it for free. Some restaurants and stuff, they do it for free, but some do charge you to be doing it. You know, so she just will have to look at the market there to see if the market calls for you to charge to do, you know, charge them to get into, to be able to do the karaoke. Or you could just, as long as they buy something to eat, it's cool. You know, you buy something to eat, yeah, but you got to get something to eat there. They have to figure out what is the best way for their club and the people who actually come in there. And then on Sunday brunch is easy to do. You know, you just have a special menu for Sunday brunch, and they come in and eat on Sundays and listen to some jazz music and have a nice, relaxing atmosphere, and there you go. I think she should do something like that. And through the week, just a regular restaurant, maybe one of those days you can throw in the hookah bar or whatever the case is, maybe on a Thursday. Because here, people be out like that on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Usually people go to church and relax. Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, let's see what y'all saying over here. And thank you. Welcome to the live, Jerry. Yeah, and do that too. You're right. And a college night, you're right. And get half off the appetizers, right? You're right, Gigi. Okay. So maybe bring her in. I was to my lyric. I don't really like the way she sounded when she was singing, but I mean, you know, that doesn't mean that you still can't bring her in because somebody else may like the way she sings. Okay. So like I said, all the personal stuff that you like and dislike is out of the picture. If the public likes a singer, you still bring them in. All right, because you're not looking at anything personally. You're trying to make money. You're trying to make money. You're trying to build up your clientele. I don't know, because not only has he been up in their house, he works with Anthony, and they be all in each other houses and be doing the most. Okay. It does look boring, and that's why I said they need to bring in some excitement. Okay, some more colors and things of that nature. I don't even know what the location is. Okay, it doesn't look like much is happening outside. They can also add a couple. Do they got TVs in there? They should add a couple of TVs because on sports night, whether it be football, basketball, soccer, or whatever, the Olympics or whatever, she should be showing that on the TV around the bar, like some restaurants have. Because you got the bar area over there. Put 2 TVs so people can come in and watch sports, you know? You said we're good at a bar, but this restaurant is way smaller. Oh, yeah, it could be. Right. Put in the TV, add some music, right. Right, that's what she needs to do. McDonough, Georgia. It sure is, McDonough. Huh. I know that's right. It was Little Self. Okay. What is cannabis? I mean, I know what that is. I'm talking about what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, that's what a hookah bar is? I thought they just smoke regular cigarettes or something. Oh, okay. Okay. So bring her in. She definitely should have done that since she knew. The thing is, though, it's up, like you just said in the last part of your comment. This is up to Anthony, all right? Amber can say whatever she wants to, and I actually probably will refrain from saying it because Anthony is not going to support her either way. It's up to Anthony to set Shayla straight, okay? If you're giving this woman $10,000 a month and she's coming to you for additional $4,000 for Kai, he should have just told her, look, I'm not giving you $4,000. I give you $10,000 already per month. If you cannot figure out a way to pay for $4,000 out of $10,000, I'm sorry for you. Okay, I'm not giving you any more. End of discussion. Period. That's it. I think so. Okay. even if it's not if this was real, I think Country Wayne could bring in people in that restaurant. Of course, you cannot have 1 million people in there, 1,000. You only can have what the restaurant holds, whatever it's according to the fire inspector or whatever the case is. I don't know how many people can be in there, but the thing is, if it's 100, that's how many people can come to the performance. And when they all buy food, she's probably going to make a good profit that night. And then they may come back. See, that's the thing. We're trying to get these people to come back, not just come one time, but come all the time. Right, she didn't get on Wayne did, but at one time though, Gigi, she was trying to she was looking dressing for Wayne. Okay, at one time she was. Right, and this is not a church. Amber, Keisha, and Danielle. Right. Amber, Keisha, and Danielle. That could have been the name of it, right? And she could have also promoted her restaurant on that podcast, and they could have talked about so many different topics. And she could have had Anthony invest in that. Or she could have did it herself because she has some money. That's right, on life and relationship. Right. Yeah, you got that right. And I wonder why. But this restaurant, let's look at this restaurant real quick. So I wish they show a real of it. I mean,
Here we go again. Her and Shayla, excuse me, Shana. Like I said, excuse me, Shana.
Shana, please.
Her and Shayla had a disagreement about a dog.
In the restaurant, I would probably add some little flowers on each table, okay? I don't know if those chairs are comfortable. I can't tell. They look like they are. Let's see what else they can change.
Hey!
No, let me stop.
No, don't talk to him.
Turn the volume down. So let's see what else we got going. I just said add some flowers, some colorful flowers on the table. And they do have a TV over there. Y'all see the TVs. They do have 2 TVs. Okay, they have, I don't know, that's a sign right there. But there looks like it is 2 TVs over there. There's a TV right there. I think that's a TV. And there's another TV right there. So they already got TVs. I just don't ever see them on. Okay, they do have TVs there. So y'all, they don't need any more TVs. And they can just add a little flowers on the tables, I think. Change the menu a little bit. Put a little spice in there. You know what I'm saying? Vegetarian, other types of foods. Do that. She needs to advertise. And probably get on social media too and advertise. Because ain't nobody in that restaurant. I'm trying to figure out what Keisha is doing. I don't see nobody there. Not one person eating. And this whole entire conversation should have been discussed at home. So yeah, there's a TV already there, so we already know that. So they just basically need to advertise and hire somebody to come in, right? And help draw people in there. That's what they need to do, period. So now Bethany pleads with Larry to not let Shara come. So let's see this skit real quick. But more importantly, though, with Shana, either you let her go by getting her off the contract, or either somebody needs to lay down some rules. Shana does too much, in my opinion. How are you arguing with the person that owns the restaurant? And after this one, you guys, that's it for this live. Make sure y'all thumbing up.
Supposed to be so good, and then Shara to be there, and her to make my fuse switch, and me to blow up or have something happen.
The man has to take the lead to tell you how to conduct yourself, then go tell Shara how to conduct herself. I will do that for the sake of that little lady in there, because she needs this. You've been 16. She's been 16. This is her first time. I need her to have a memorable experience. So between now and then, figure out how to control your emotions. I will tell Shara how to do a thing.
I will
But-
try my best. All I can say is that when you talk to Shara, please tell her to be on her best
No, no.
behavior.
I will talk to
Please.
her, but listen. So I'm gonna tell you like this. You and Shara will not ruin what I'm planning for this little girl.
It won't be on me. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm
going to
telling you.
start
That's what I'm
anything.
telling you. It doesn't matter who started. I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna have. That's it. So if you love Destiny as you say, then put her feelings first.
They always have been first.
Okay.
That's the problem.
All right, sure. Then you need between now and then figure out a way to control this. No, what I'm talking to you right now because you're in front of me. Now, Shara, I have a separate conversation with her. But with you, I need you to start right now to be on your best behavior when it comes to her. Because if you get upset, then it's gonna make everybody upset, or it's gonna make Shara upset, it's gonna make Destiny upset, it's gonna make Brooke. I'm just saying, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I can give Shara the same conversation, but she's not here.
I get that.
Listen, we're on shaky ground right now.
Mhm.
Them girls just came back into this house. I need them to want to feel safe and comfortable. Understand? It's still, the tension is still a little high. Okay? I'm still a little frustrated, but I'm trying to see both sides of the story. I want, out of everything what's going on right now, for Destiny to have a good birthday. That's all I want.
I want us to have
So,
a good trip. Everybody to have a good trip, especially her, since it's her
Okay.
birthday. It's a sweet 16. It's supposed to be the most memorable teen
Exactly.
birthday. I get that.
So,
That's why I brought that up.
Okay.
I don't want them. I know for a fact that if Shara goes, she knows exactly what buttons to push, and she's going to push every one of them. Even if I keep my mouth closed, she's going to push them because she knows that I've got a short fuse. That's what I was trying to tell you when we were sitting out on the porch the other morning.
Ooh.
I see red when Shara gets near me, and I can't help that, just like at a flip of a
why
switch.
do you allow Shara to control your emotions?
I don't allow it.
You don't
I
have
don't
control of your
allow
own
it.
emotions?
Larry, I don't think you understand where I'm coming from, and that's why I've been trying to explain to you. I don't allow her to do that. I don't know how to fix why I see things like that. And that's why I'm trying to make you understand that I don't know how not to get angry when she's around me. If she goes on this trip, I feel like there's going to be issues.
Okay.
Bethany, just don't go, okay? Damn, if you know you do not like this woman, just don't go. If your weak ass husband cannot tell you this or not let Shara go, then you just don't go, okay? Point blank. Damn.
So now I
Well,
heard
I
your
tell you what, Bethany, if you want to go to Miami, go by yourself. Goodness. Or take one of your girlfriends, that lady you was talking to, ask her if she want to do a girls trip, and you and her go, okay? Because, I mean, the thing is, if you know that someone is going to get on your nerves, this discussion is not even worth having, because you already know you're not going to get along with this woman. I don't care what Laurie says, so just don't go with them.
Now hear mine.
I'm listening.
Your anger issues and Shara's anger issues has nothing to do with what Destiny wants.
Oh, I know. And I want her to have a wonderful
Okay,
trip. I'm
so
telling you, I want her to
If
have
you
a good
want her to
trip.
have a wonderful trip,
I
okay.
don't want.
Nah, this does not work. I don't know why he keeps saying the same thing. We already know what's going to happen. I'm not even going to watch it because it's stupid. Okay, let's see. That's a good idea. They could have did a whole podcast inside of that restaurant with people in there eating, or some of her friends eating, because you know you can do that too, and showing the food and everything. Amber used to be about the business, but of course Wayne and his writers changed her to be so passive and to tolerate people like Shayla and Shana. Yep, I agree. Amber is not putting enough energy in the restaurant. She says she has checked out of the marriage. Maybe she has checked out of the restaurant too. It could be. I went on a date to a restaurant that turned into a karaoke live music later on that night, and it was so nice. That's what I was talking about. You eat and then you have karaoke. Anybody can get into it, you know, and you give away a little price, or they can just do it for fun because people just like to win. You can even say the winner, we'll record the winner. And then you can put that on the TV to let other people see it when they come in through the week. So that way you don't have to worry about the money. So you can record the winner and you record the whole show. And then whomever wins, you do another recording with them singing another karaoke song. You get them a little karaoke winner, little trophy or something, which is not that much to get those made out. And there you go. A lot of people just like to win, okay? And then later on, you can start giving out the cash prize. because here they be giving out $500, $250, $1,000. Because before my voice started messing up with this allergy stuff, I was gonna do, join one of them because I like doing karaoke. It's fun. And so, okay, so you said Wayne doesn't need to come because Tamara, for some reason, dislike Amber when Shayla plays in her face on the regular. The thing is, I don't give a damn what Tamara likes, okay? Not to be funny, because we're looking at the money, okay? We're looking at the money that Wayne can generate for the restaurant. All personal stuff should not even be included in this, okay? If she was so concerned about Wayne, she needs to be saying stuff all the time when they are around each other. Point blank. So nobody cares about what Tamara likes. She's not his wife or anything else. It's a girlfriend. So the thing is, we're trying to generate business for Amber's restaurant so she won't have to close the doors. So you bring in the person that's going to make the most money for you, whether it be Wayne, Coca, the damn man down the street, whomever can bring in that money. You take all personal feelings out of it and you can bring them in here to do the show. When they do the show, you pay them, they're gone, and that's it. Yeah, like karaoke nights. Yeah, but some type of appetizer combo with the drink. That would be good. Okay. Right. That's the only people that do this. Okay, yeah, that's good. Winner wins a free meal. Yeah, and people like that too. They can use the cheap. Let me tell you, so they can do just like all these other restaurants do. The meal that is free, you can have cheaper. Like if it's chicken, you just fix it up, call it a different name. Let me see some famous names for chicken. You can trick people. Restaurants do it all the time. Okay, let me see. What are some good chicken meals that sounds expensive, but they're not? So let's see here. Let's see what they got. So you can do chicken piccata. All right, it's thinly sliced chicken breasts, dredged in flour, pan fried, and served in a bright, briny sauce of lemon, butter, and capers. Now, so you can give this dinner away for free, or you can do creamy garlic chicken. This is a simple skillet meal where chicken is cooked in a sauce of cream, garlic, mustard, and chicken broth. These people are thinking they're getting a $75 chicken meal. In reality, they're not. It just looks very, very pleasing and looks expensive. A lot of restaurants do that. Y'all don't even be knowing. And so they could do the same thing there, give it that expensive name, make it really looks good, make it look good. I mean, and these people are gonna be like they're gonna think they are getting $100, $75, $100 meal, and that could be what they win if they win the karaoke night. And that's another thing too. They can change. I don't know how that menu looks, but they can change the name to those foods and use the names that they give to make it seems more appetizing. When we see expensive names, that tend to make people want to try it. Like for example, you can do chicken Florentine. So that has a creamy comforting dish with spinach and chicken that looks very fancy, but it's very easy to make and cost efficient. You can do lemon and herb chicken tray bake. So that's what they should do, point blank. Yeah. And they can do that if they do the hookah bar or whatever, Nobody cares what Shanta thinks. She sure is. So what he should have said, though, Gigi, is that I'm not going over $2,000 for childcare. Point blank. If you want $4,000, you pay the rest. Simple as that. 25 people. That's it. 25 people. Hell, that may be the problem right there. 25 people. So if you charge, let me see. I don't know how much those tickets would cost, because like the one we went to, when I went to the restaurant and they was having a comedy show at 9 o'clock, okay, and you have to pay an extra price. I think he said that comedy show, but it wasn't like a real big comedian because I never heard of it. I think that one right there was $15, $20. Okay, $20. So Country Wayne will probably garner up what, $45. So let's add this up. So if the restaurant holds 25 people, and you do, what time is it? You do $45 times 25 people. That's already $1,125. Okay, so I don't know how much your meals cost, but if those 25 people spend pretty good on a meal and then drinks, she probably can come out pretty good. And then every Friday you're doing this, so at the end of the month, she would probably do pretty good. But still, she needs to have business throughout the week too. And then on Saturdays when she has karaoke nights and get all, people coming in, because you have to realize it holds 25 people, right? So yeah, they're gonna all buy different meals and drinks. So you have to add all of that in there too. And then you subtract what the expenses were for that day or however you do it, the bookkeeping, and there you go with the profit. Okay. You, of course, at the end you subtract the utilities, what you pay, and the people in there to work, all that. And that's why she has to definitely incorporate stuff that would work and get people that are out there so you can charge a little bit more for the tickets, because you can't be charging nobody $20 and it's only to hold 25 people. Okay. So yeah, a little bit more, and then do the karaoke night. Maybe give the winner a free meal that looks expensive, but it really actually isn't. And have people buy. Make sure when they come in, they have to get something to eat. And if they want to buy a drink, you can get one drink half off, but you have to buy one drink for the total price, and then you get the next drink half off. Only one time. You can't keep on doing that. All right. And then on Sundays, Sunday brunch, and charge a flat price for the Sunday brunch. Well, no, you can charge whatever price. I don't know how you would do that, because some of these places who have Sunday brunches, they'll charge a flat price if it's like a buffet, or I don't know if her restaurant is big enough for all that. So that it's just a Sunday brunch with a certain menu, and then you pay the price for that, that product right there, whatever dish you're getting. They probably will only want to have like 4 or 5 different types of dishes, I guess, maybe even more. I don't know. But that's why she needs to have somebody in there that does good with that type of stuff, marketing, and what you should serve and things of that nature. I hope so. I don't know why they made her get rid of her share of Bar 44. It was doing good. And why not? And that's nothing. She should run this restaurant like she was running that bar. Oh, that's what I said. Update it. Yeah, they should have something else. Maybe some cute chairs, some better looking tables, some flowers on the table. But see, until she renovated, she can easily put some tablecloths over each table, put a flower on it, put cloths, the covers over the chairs to make it look more expensive. White. That usually works out pretty good. Put some nice little flowers on the table. Turn them damn TVs on, whether someone is watching them or not. Put them on one on the sports, put the other one on, something else. I don't know what, but something else. Like I said, incorporate karaoke, maybe do the hookah stuff, and then, have somebody come in and sing. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Probably one of those days would be good for, what do you call that thing? What do y'all call it? Happy Thursday, Happy Friday. You can do something like that on one of those other days, because you can join people with that too. I know that's right, Gigi. She should have been fired a long time ago. Okay. That's what Larry said. Oh, I think so. I wasn't even watching the skit. The thing is, I understand that she wants to go, don't get me wrong. But if you know that you don't like someone and you know your weak ass husband is not going to do it, just stay home because it's not really worth all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a birthday party. Okay, well, either go and have a girls' trip with your girlfriend and you two go to Miami. And that Larry go hang out with Shara since he wants her to come and everybody else. That's what I would do. But Larry is not right as a husband, okay? I mean, he knows that his wife and ex-wife do not get along. Why is it so important to have Shara come? She can have her own celebration and invite Laurie, and Bethany can't come. You can do that yourself. So yeah, I don't agree with all this foolishness. And then also, I really wish they would let Joel come with Shara. So Larry can be looking stupid. When are they going to let Larry know that she has Joel? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's good, Sabrina. Happy hour, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. That's good. That's good. Right, it's the same stuff over and over and over and over again. They got these men looking weak, all types of stuff. They acting like she can't go to Miami by herself with a girlfriend, or she does not have to go since she sees red when she's around Shara. Why would you even want to put yourself through that agony if you know you don't like someone? Just don't go. Just do not go. It's simple. It's easy. Damn, but I know she wants to go because she wants to be included and she feels left out. Ooh, y'all, we got to show this real quick. Why is Keisha telling her this? Wait, but hold on. We got to see this. This will be the last skip for right now, okay? You said that's a good idea. Have a contest and it's really promotion of the restaurant, a free drink, a free appetizer to get return customers. Right. I need to come around her restaurant for we'll have some fun in that restaurant. Hey, some good food. Hell, get some hot wings up in here. Okay, some hot wings, some fries, all types of shit. Because everybody don't want that damn Cajun food or whatever was they sell there. Damn soul food. Everybody don't want that. Some people want hot wings, fries. Some people want vegetarian meals. At least offer 5 or 6 of them. You know what I'm saying? Them vegetarian burgers are good. You can do vegetarian wings too. Okay? You can do all of that. Incorporate stuff for kids too, like little shakes and shit. The teenagers like to drink and stuff. I have not seen one young adult come inside of this restaurant. Nothing. Okay? Now Keisha's going to tell her, which she is out of line. You don't supposed to interfere in nobody's marriage. Let me go up to 40 seconds. And let me put on my clothes while y'all watch.
Yeah. Smell it, yeah? Yes, I know.
What happened?
Okay, we'll get up against this one.
Okay, this is the wrong one, y'all. These people speaking a different language. Wait a minute, let me see.
Apakah
Oh, let me see. I think this is the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would rather check on you because I've seen this look before. And I feel like the fact that your husband is the one that keeps giving you this look is a problem. And I'm not trying to be in your business, respectfully, off the clock. But Amber, I think you know you deserve better than this. I think you know that you don't like feeling this way. This man doesn't support you. He doesn't uplift you. He doesn't take up for you. How you taking Shana's side?
Right.
You're not tired of this already, Amber? And I don't even know all the ins and outs, but I know enough to know that you deserve better.
Do you think he took her side because of Shayla?
I mean, honestly, I don't know, but that definitely don't help. I feel like you could have been dead wrong, and I'm gonna take your side if it has anything to do with Shayla. I'm for sure gonna say I want to make sure you don't think it's that. And the fact that he doesn't, he just walked out of here eating one of the croissants. Wildly disrespectful. I don't know what to tell you. I get that, and I'm not married, and so I don't want to. And this might even be overstepping, but I mean, I don't think you have to be married to know when your happiness is on the line, your respect is on the line. Do you want to really live the rest of your life like this, Amber?
I feel like this is my fault though, because
don't do that.
I took him back. I didn't have to.
You didn't, but you don't have to stay around this time. If you see that nothing's changed, you don't have to allow him to do it to you twice. I think it's about time that you walk away from this marriage, Amber. It's not serving you. It's not making you happy. It's not bringing you peace.
Yeah.
I feel like you are the one pouring into this.
You want to talk? I'm always here. So I guess she's going to be filing divorce pretty soon, okay? That's why Anthony needs to stop doing that. Okay, point blank. I don't even know why she called Anthony, though. I really don't. I don't think Keisha should have been in telling her that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Thanks to all who did the thumbs up. I appreciate that, okay? You said, I hope they go separate ways. This marriage is a joke. You said chicken, I don't know how you pronounce that, catacotor, chicken, cordon bleu. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Alfredo pasta with shrimp or blackened chicken. Blackened chicken is good, you guys, man. Because he did agree with Amber in his thinking business-wise. It doesn't mean he doesn't support her. Must he agree with Amber all the time? As far as the thing that we just saw, that's why I say people don't need to be in your marriage, and that's why they should have had this discussion at home. All right. This is all. Now she said that he signed with Shayla, but he didn't, because it seems like to me he's siding with Shana, because he said he asked Amber and Shana, did y'all buy gluten-free croissants? They said yes. If he was siding with Shayla, he would have just told Shana straight out, did you make sure it was gluten-free? Because, he would have started defending Shayla, but he didn't do that. If anything, he was saying that he believes Shana. So I think he got that wrong. He was defending Shana more than anything. And I wonder why. But with that being said, he still did not support his wife. Okay, he supported Shana again. But I don't think that's grounds to terminate marriage. You need to be looking at everything that's going on in the marriage. And that's why she, as well as her husband, need to realize that certain discussions and stuff shouldn't take place inside of the restaurant around people. That discussion should have taken place at home. That's why I don't see why Amber even called him up. You don't need to call him up. If y'all want to take her off the damn contract, talk to each other at home, and then have the lawyer draw up the papers and present her with that legal, documents, period. You said she should not be a business owner by herself. She makes terrible business. He says, you think? If Amber did ask Wayne to come, she needs to get about 4 local talent before Wayne comes in. Fill her place up with drinks and cocktails to generate business. Word of mouth is the best advertisement. Okay, Gigi. But I think even if the place is not full right now, If you put Wayne up there on the ticket, people are still going to come. Okay, let's see if they updated with anything else. And that's Lakeisha. Okay. So I think we did a reaction on everything that I wanted to react to today. I had fun. Had a little debate going on with Crazy Man. Well, let's see this real quick first. Wrong claims it's the return of the Mac. Oh, we don't play that song. Let's look at this as the last skit for the day. But right now, let's watch this first, okay? So I guess Jermaine is not Team Shayla anymore. You know, just talking about that girl. See how people can turn? That's why I'll be trusting these people, because y'all be switching up and stuff. See, one thing you can say about me, I still support Miss Bethany, even when I say she's wrong, okay? And I still support Amber, and I still don't like Shayla, point blank. But if something is right, I'm gonna say it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And Shana, I just don't like Shana. But if she was right, I would say she was right. But she was not right. The way she threw that plate, slammed that plate on that damn table, man, that was a hot mess. So now let's look at it wrong. Is this place? It's nice. I like it. It's cute. Yeah. That's nice. I like this apartment. It's pretty. All that shit on that refrigerator though got to go. We got to go. This is probably his real place, huh? It's cute. I like it. If I was single, on my own right now, and I can afford something like this, I would love to live somewhere like that. That's cute. I like that industrial look. I used to date a guy with an apartment like this, with the little ceilings like that and everything. That's so super cute.
Big Fade, what's happening, boy? What up, man? You good?
Yeah, man, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just in Atlanta right now, man. I ain't been in Cali for a second. So.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'll be jealous when you're gone, man.
Yeah, man. I actually I went to spend some time with my daughter, and then so I spent some time with baby girl, and I just came back to Atlanta.
Beautiful. How's she doing, man?
She's doing good. Yeah, man. Yeah, she miss you too, bro. She's doing good though, man. She's doing good in school, all the works, man. Still, her funny, happy self.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
You had took her down to CP.
To see, no. She hasn't met PRE. She's not going to meet PRE.
Not going to, like never.
Yeah, she's never going to meet her.
Maybe that's a house though. That's probably a house, because I see the bookshelf, whatever it is upstairs. That's a nice house. I like that. No more pills. Let's see.
What? Yeah. You can't be in a relationship. You can't let it meet your girl.
Nah, that's the thing, bro. Like yesterday, I ended things with P. We got it. Yeah, we got into it, and I cut that off, man. I'm done. Yeah, I gotta catch you up on everything, man. It's a lot, man. Honestly.
You good though? You straight?
I don't even really know, but I do know that I needed to cut that off. I needed to end that just for me. It wasn't going in a place that was good for me. And in the past, this. I've made mistakes where I've overstayed the welcome, and so yeah, I had to cut that off.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you done been some things. You know what's best for you, man.
I'm
glad you nipped it in the bud, per se.
Yeah.
So, like I always tell you, bro, I support you whatever you do. I got you back.
Man, matter of fact, yeah, I'm done with this gentleman stuff. I'm in the return of Mac mode, man. Letting that dog back out, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up.
You pulling that jersey out of retirement?
Yeah, coming off the bench, man. I gotta get buckets again. Oh, I gotta remember who I am. Exactly, man. So matter of fact, let me get off the phone with you. I got a call to make.
Oh shit, boy, moving fast. Hey, listen, man, be careful. Strap up.
Nah, yeah, of course. Yeah, nah. All right, man. All right, bro. Yes, sir.
No.
What's up? I actually wasn't really expecting to get your voicemail, but I understand, especially last time how I seen you and all that drama. Yeah, obviously, that was never the intention to do any of that.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just calling to check in, see how you doing. I'd really love if you call me back. So just hit me back when you're free, and if you'd like to. I understand if you wouldn't, but hit me back. I would love to talk to you. All right. Bye.
Okay. Is it an apartment or what upstairs? I can't tell what that is upstairs. Is that a bookshelf? Hold on, let me see. Yeah. I can't tell. Is that an apartment outside, or those are bookshelves, or what? With the little flowers, or is that a tree and then apartments in the back? I can't tell for sure. Anyway, this is a nice place right here. Whether it's an apartment or house, I like it. I love this design and everything, except I don't like all them damn stickers on the refrigerator. But yeah, it's cute. I love this place. Let me look at it with the yeah, I like the way he got it decorated. Except for all them damn stickers and pictures on that TV. It's cute. Yeah, I would decorate it differently, but it's cute. Okay, anyway, we'll see if he can get P off his mind. I don't think he will be able to. You said Bethany needs to leave her husband. Her husband doesn't respect her nor the kids. You're right. She needs to get a divorce. She really does. Okay. You said Destiny wants her biological auntie to come. I understand that. If Larry lets his wife come, he needs to keep her on a leash, which he doesn't have the balls to do that. I don't think she needs to go because they don't get along. Simple as that. They don't get along. Okay? Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Boy, oh boy, man. I was looking at something, guys. Let me stop this real quick. Hold on. Well, you said, Keisha, you have the audacity to talk about Amber's marriage, and you keep putting up with Dalen disrespect. Girl, please stop. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's what they do. People always tell you what you shouldn't do, but yet they put up with foolishness, or they will go off on foolishness, just like you will, which is plainly ridiculous. Okay? So let me ask you guys something. Let me just get off of this real quick. Yeah, she need to use it for herself. All right, so that's it with the reaction. Okay, I know he's still gonna be thinking about P. Okay, I'm trying to hide, your feelings, and dating other people is not going to make you stop thinking about the other person. So, Ron, I can't wait to see how this works out for you. All right, so anyway, that's it with the reaction, you guys. Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. You remember the other day, I don't know if y'all saw it, where I did a video response to the person that was stalking me and messing with me. So I went over there to look, and of course, once again, this weirdo has my YouTube channel up and reading some stuff that I got on my post. The thing is, he will claim that someone told him what I post, when in reality, he's stalking my page and watching what I post. That's why I post certain things, because I know he's doing it. He's so stupid, simple-minded. So what do you guys suggest that I do to him? Okay? Because I'll tell you what, one thing that I'm going to do, y'all will see the outcome of that. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but you'll see the outcome of that sometimes next week. And that would probably put a stop to everything. But as far as today, what he's doing, it's like this dude cannot leave me alone. And then he tells everybody that I want him, and y'all don't never see me doing anything that shows that I want this stupid loser ass dude. The only time that I respond to him is when he keeps on, doing stuff, like he's doing now. And YouTube don't do a damn thing about anything. They don't do anything. You can report people. I don't understand why YouTube let people stalk and harass. you can clearly see that he's damn stalking. Because I don't put his YouTube channel up on my channel. I don't put his videos up. I don't play his lives over here, anything. And I don't understand why YouTube allows this to go on and on and on. And this is how people get themselves hurt on YouTube too. Him every day, every single day. I happen to go over there because I have to monitor his channel because, you know, the stuff that I'm doing, I have to have proof. And here I see Shay's Tube live up. Okay, not live, but, you know, my channel up. Then he goes to the post that I put up there with the clown with foreclosure and eviction on it. And so the thing is though, if you say you're not watching my channel, how do you know that is placed on my community board? And you can't say somebody else is watching it because I don't believe that. And if you see me posting something, and let me tell you something, another reason I posted because he did a video on me the other day too. Every single day he does videos. He'll have a different title, but in the video, he's talking about Shay's Tube. This dude has accused me of unaliving some little girl named Benton. Okay. He's accused me of stealing his house, which he had foreclosure on it. Okay. He accused me of trying to unalive his daughter. That's plainly ridiculous. He accused me of doing some type of legal shit at Wells Fargo Bank. That's plainly ridiculous. He accused me of having a son called Devin Brown. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but he's associated with Mo3, who I do not really know anything about because I'm not a Mo3 fan. And Devin Brown is not my son. Okay, that's crazy. So, I mean, good night, Sabrina. Macaroni, good night. I don't understand, you know, why he keeps on doing all this stuff. So I'm trying to figure out, what would y'all do? Would y'all just completely ignore this clown? I'm already getting ready to do some other stuff because I already did restraining orders. I did all of that. Okay. Sometimes I respond back to him in a video every now and then. The post that I put up is a response to him saying something because I said I wasn't going to do another live, but I will put a post up and let him know, boy, I'm watching you. Okay. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. So what would y'all do? Because something is wrong with this dude. I wish I would have never met him. Something is clearly wrong with him. If I could rewind the clock back to July 2022, I would have never talked to him because he's weird, man. Stalking like a damn clown. And again, I do not understand why YouTube don't do a damn thing about all of this stuff right here. And I know that's right. You got that. If she is with some girlfriend that was sleeping around her husband and got pregnant by him, something is wrong with her. And you're right. Nobody would be working with a former owner. That's silly. Like I said before, I wish they would make these videos more of a reality versus, you know, Dodo land. Because nobody in the real world would be doing half of these things that they be putting in these skits. I am too. Like I said, I pretty much stay with the same people. Even when they do wrong, I'll just say they did wrong, but I'm still team whomever I choose to be a team of, like Team Amber. I don't care what Amber does. I'm still going to be Team Amber. If she does stupid stuff, I'm going to say she did something stupid. And I'm never going to be Team Shayla. But in this case right here, I still think Shana overreacted. All right? I really do. And just like with Bethany, I'm not Team Bethany. I'm not Team anyone there because they all be acting foolish to me. All right, point blank. The whole thing is ridiculous. So I think they are all wrong. You know, I think they all need to grow up. I think Larry is the main person because he's the man. He's the leader. He needs to tell his wife what's up, okay, and be done with it. And tell his ex-wife and his ex-girlfriend what's up too, and be done with it and keep them apart from each other. That's the restaurant right there. It's the downtown McDonough. Okay, so they got good business for real and great customer service. That's good. If I was still in ATL, I would go there and eat, and then I would show y'all. But I'm not in ATL anymore, and I don't know if I know anyone that would go into that restaurant to eat to tell you guys. But if I ever visit Georgia again, I'll go to that restaurant if it's still there. If I ever visit Georgia, or if I relocate back to Georgia, which I doubt, but just say if I did, yeah, I would go there and check it out and stuff. But yeah, so as far as, like I said, this dude right here, though, you know, a lot of people say, oh, don't do no legal stuff on him. But you know what, y'all? I think I'm seriously going to have to do for real. Forget the restraining orders, okay? Restraining orders do work a little bit, but they don't work 100%. You're going to have to do something a little bit more powerful. When you got somebody online stalking you and doing stuff like that, you're going to have to do something a little bit more powerful. The other day, he said he would unalive me. So there you go. All right? And he said my name. And you hate to do stuff like this because when it comes off, that's when it comes off of YouTube and it begins to be something serious when you get, you know, the police or, you know, the criminal justice system involved. It's just plain ridiculous. Every day, y'all, every day. A loft, I like it. It's beautiful. You know, like I said, if I was, if all the kids were gone and I was single, I would get me a loft because I love that look. You know, just put a little furniture in there and just live the life, you know, while I'm still not too old. I can, you know, still have some fun and things of that nature. I always wanted a loft, though. I have always wanted a loft, you know, but I always had kids, so I couldn't do it. And she did not know how to act with him. Then got started being an alcoholic. Instead of letting this man help her, she gets mad at this man. But you know what? This is quite common. A lot of people who be on alcoholic, this is what they do. People be on drugs too, they do the same thing. So this is not anything different. I don't think, hold on, y'all, we charge this phone up. I just don't think Ron is used to dealing with someone like this. And so that's why he does not know how to, you know, react. And so now he's trying to go out here and date, thinking that will keep his mind off of P, but it's not. It's going to backfire. You see, he'll be right back over there. And P, she's going to realize he was helping her, and maybe they'll get back together. I think they probably will, you know. And Amber needs to stop listening to Keisha 100%. She needs to stop disclosing her information out there in front of everybody. They need to stop talking about their marriage in front of everybody. And she needs to sit down and have a real talk with her husband and go from there and let him know that this is unacceptable, okay? You never support me. At least I feel like you don't, okay? Period. Listen, let me tell you something, Jermaine. I know you like getting told off by shades too. I know you love it. You live to be told off by shades too. Okay, so I'm glad you gave the like back because you know it is what it is though. And you said next time you're not, I'm gonna punch you in your face when I see you, dude. You know, like that song said, when I see you, I'm gonna punch you dead in your face. Okay. You went and cooled off. What you drink? Some great Kool-Aid to cool off, and you got you some hot wings, huh? That's what you did. And you got you two girls to twerk in front of you. That's what you did. Right. Yeah, you're right. Because they are heartbroken and go and play with other women when they are in love with someone else. Right. That's how dudes, you know, do. They go and start talking to another woman, trying to forget you, and yet they still be liking or loving you. They crazy stuff. Women do the same thing though. They'll start talking to another dude, trying to get their mind off the other dude, and you know, it just be a catastrophe. I think you should get your mind clear and focus on what happened in your relationship. And once you focus on that and then try to figure it out and get it all straightened up, then you can go and look for someone else. I think you should do that, you know. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got to get ready for work, and then I'm going to the doctor. So to see about all these little injuries I got from their little thing at Tarjay. And make sure I didn't mess with my arm. I don't know what the hell I could have did with the arm. You know, it's probably just like, I don't know, bruised or something. I don't know. Check my arm out, check my head out, and check these sores to make sure everything is going good with these. And check out my foot that I hurt. And the side of my mouth is good, but they can check that out too. And what else? And that's it. I think my fingers, that's it. Do an x-ray of those just to make sure everything is good there. I think everything is good here, but you just have to double check. And the manager at Target told me to go to the doctor anyway and do all of that just to make sure and get a lawyer too. I'm going to see what Target is going to be talking about at first, and then next week I'll look at a lawyer. I want to hear what they got to say first. I really, truly do, and then go from there. and see. Because I'm gonna tell you something about them damn lawyers. Them lawyers would take all your damn money. I'm just be perfectly honest about it, okay? So I got to look and see what Tarjay is going to say because they'll be contacting me in a couple days or so, and then go from there and stuff. But damn, I asked them, could I see the video? Because I wanted to watch it when I failed to see exactly what happened. But they said the lawyer could request that video. So when I get a lawyer, I'll have him request that video because I want to see that. Because when I tell you I fell on that ground and hit that damn concrete, and then I was kind of embarrassed, y'all. So I got up, man, and stuff. But the only thing I remember me saying is my phone. And I laughed about that because I was like, girl, you should be saying myself. Talking about some damn phone. You was like, you was more concerned about that damn phone than breaking your butt or something and shit. And that's all I really remember, falling and stuff. But you know what? I fell when I fell. That's tripped out, isn't it? Right there, Target. You know, like when you be going inside. And what it is that some Targets have that flat surface, right? This one didn't. So when I walked, that's what happened. I tripped over that right there going into the store. And then it was dark out there. You know, they got lights, but it's not like good lighting and stuff. And yeah, I didn't really see that. And then I tripped. It was too late. I was trying to correct it, but it was too late. Shut your ass up. You don't have to listen to my mouth. All right? You shut up. Boy, when I get off this live, I'm going to cuss you out. All the way out. All the way out. But anyway, y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all later on. If I get a chance to do another live tonight, I'll do it. If not, then I'll do it tomorrow early morning. I'm going to try to do it. It depends on what time I come from the doctor. And until then, you guys have a blessed day. I was going to try to do it night out live. If I get a chance, I'll do it today, or either I'll do it tomorrow. All right? And make sure y'all check out my Dollar Tree haul that's going to come out in about 2 hours. Probably around 6, I have that come up. It's already done. So I got to edit it, put the effects on it, and then it'll be up at about 6 o'clock, or either 5:30. Okay, 5:30. Have a good Saturday, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks to everybody, Jermaine, Gigi, Margaret. We did a 3-hour, almost a 4-hour video. I don't have to come back tonight, okay? Sabrina, I'm probably gonna be at the emergency room. Blackaroni. Jerry. Claudette. Money Law. Jermaine Stank Ass. Stinking ass, Jermaine. Let's see who else. It's hot outside, y'all. It's got to be 80-something degrees. It is 87 degrees. I can tell. That's where I'm ready to go. Zena came here to put that one comment in there. Letitia. Michelle. Della. All right, Skid Squad, thank you so much for being over here in this chat. Everybody in the bushes, thank you for being here. Everybody who watches this in the replay, thank you for being here. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment. This award right here goes out to Shana. I cannot stand Shana, y'all, for real, for real. I dislike her no, Lynette takes the cake, but I dislike her too, Shana. She makes me sick with that shit she be pulling. Okay, so she gets this award today. Shana. And y'all, if y'all want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades to, or copy a separate membership for $4.99 per month. Alrighty, y'all. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in my next video, whether it be tonight or early tomorrow morning. Look it out tonight. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Jermaine Stinking Ass. You buffalo butt. Okay, buffalo butt. Buffalo butt. Buffalo butt, buffalo butt, buffalo butt, buffalo butt. Hey. Woo!
Yeah. Hey, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skit, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk, that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. The Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, so you had to leave one more message. You said, keep messing with me. You gonna need that ER visit before work. How, Jermaine? What you gonna do? You gonna come out here and do something about it? Huh? You gonna come out here and do something about it, Jermaine? Buffalo butt. You said, Gigi, I wouldn't visit that bistro. I'm salty and mad at Shana. She's been playing in my Amber's face too much. Okay. I don't like her. Screenshot everything he's doing to you, Shay, and report him legally. Everything he's doing to you from the beginning. I know his real name. You know I know his real name. All right. I know everything about this twerp. All right. And I'm definitely gonna do that. Okay. And I'm gonna still post the little stuff because I like messing with him when he mess with me because he's stupid. It's funny. But I only do it when he mess with me, y'all. Okay. Because he's so damn petty. I like this because the little petty shit. Go look at my community board. That little shit made him mad. This is little silly shit, okay? But like I said, I don't want to do no videos every time he go at me because that's not cool, messing up my channel. But I will put some shit on that community board. And so, like in a sneaky way. It's brilliant. Every time he do something. Every time he does something, until I go down here and do what I got to do, I'm going to post something. Because once I do what I got to do, I can't post anything. I'm going to F with him back. And I hope he's listening in the bushes. I'm going to mess with you back every time you do a video. I'm going to put a cartoon, whatever up. It is going to be something about you, loser. And I'm still going to have a good day. Woo! Shit. They were, those lofts are really, really nice. He is drunk, entitled hypocrite, who still hung on Anthony and Wayne. She doesn't deserve a relationship. She goes to Alcoholic Anonymous. Just like that little idiot who be messing with me. He's an alcoholic in a DRGGY. In a bum. Woo! He fooled me I'm thinking that he was successful and all this stuff. Come on, he ain't nothing but, comes out, he's nothing but a damn hood rat. Okay? That's been in prison and just a straight up felon all the way around. Let me stop. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. I'm so damn silly. This is plain ridiculous. You got to laugh. If you don't laugh at this, you're going to be mad. And I'd rather make jokes about him because usually he makes me mad. You know what I'm saying? If he was here and I was a man, I'd beat that ass. For real, for real. I really would on everything. Because I'll be playing all that. But anyway, I'll try to come back late tonight. If I can't get back tonight, I'll see y'all tomorrow with another Country Wayne Skits reaction live. Have a good night. Peace out, y'all. Thanks. Jermaine, buffalo butt, buffalo butt, buffalo butt.